sure you know what I mean. Luka, Kyrie, Clay, and Spencer about to be cooking. We told Nico run it back, and that's what he doing. They said they wanted Magic, well, that's what they brewing. Lively on Max Magic, got her ready to prove it. Queen on the rap, and too much on the beat. Yeah, we 10 toes down. We stand on 2 feet. We said Nico run it back. I think he know what we need. He said we standing on business. There's no I in team. Oh, blow y'all be back. We standing on business. Yeah, we back to winning this. Team back to the gym. We going hard out doing fitness. Let them haters be a witness. We made it to the finals. Now we back to winning. We're talking the mass. Baltimore, Dallas, under the Philippines. You're on our channel. These are your hosts, your boys. It's Relle and King. WTM. The feeling, send them what you think. But keep it cool and respectful. I'm sure you know what I mean. We talking the mass. We talk the mass. We talk mass. Oh, we talk mass.
Hey, we back, y'all. Happy April 1st. It's your boys, man. Relle and King back from Cap and Crown in the building. Man, those were the days, man. Those were the days. I know, JB.
Days,
I know, man. Shout out to Nico. Listen.
Brother Nico.
And shout out to Jason Kidd. But listen, you guys already know, man. We definitely appreciate y'all joining us for another episode, man. Cap and Crown. That was an old intro from yesteryears. Listen, man, all we talk about here is NBA content. Y'all already know. You see the logo in the middle of the screen. We talk NBA content, man. We got a lot to get into today. So if you guys are into NBA content, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning as we get our NBA talk on. Also, too, hit them likes for us today. That'd be much appreciated, man. Go ahead and hit them likes for us. That helps out the algorithm to find more NBA fans like yourselves to join us here. It don't matter what team you root for, man. We talk about all things NBA. Also, too, if you guys have any questions or comments, we're going to do stuff a little different today, y'all. We're going to include y'all into the conversation today because there's a lot to get into. Y'all saw the thumbnail. See, a lot of y'all already know we about to talk about. Y'all already got a head start on the conversation. We pulling receipts today, man. This is getting ridiculous. A lot of goalposts moving. You know, people got some strong shoulders and strong backs out here, man. They constantly moving them goalposts out here. So we're going to get to it, man. We definitely got a bunch of receipts and all them good things. So y'all go ahead, sit tight, man. Put your seatbelt on, man. It's going to be a good one today, man. It's going to be a good one. If y'all guys followed us at any point, any period of time, especially our We Talk Math days, y'all already know how we get down. We come to your receipts, man. So we about to get to it. King, you ready to get to it, man?
I am, bro. You know I am.
Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Like I said, this is going to be something kind of new to us, man. We're just gonna be having a general conversation with y'all, man, about these receipts and stuff. I was told and pauses and all that stuff gonna be combined into one. It'll be doing the fusion technique out here. You know what I'm saying? While we out here pulling these receipts. Got a lot of videos to drop too for y'all to listen to. I know y'all probably heard them already, but we're gonna hear them as a group together. Look at my hands as I'm doing things over here together. All right. So let's get to it, man. First one up, I guess we can talk about. The main one that everybody been kind of talking about, King, Rachel Nichols has pulled a flip-floppery type of move out here, man. People are killing it online right now, man. So let's go ahead and start with this video right here, talking about old Rachel Nichols. As a matter of fact, you want to talk about that, or you want to go get your boy, the 7'6" giant out there, man? You want to talk about him?
I don't know. Which one you want to classify as I was told?
Let's start with Wemby, man. Let's start with Wemby. So Chris Broussard has some words, King. He has some words. Everybody know Wemby came out here probably maybe like a week ago, kind of making a case for why he should be MVP, right?
Mm-hmm.
So check this out. There's some people that have had some things to say about old Wemby and his MVP stance. And let's check this out. Let's listen to the whole Draymond first. Can you check this out?
Until Wemby said defense is 50% of the game, it was like, oh man, no one realized that, right? Like no one realized that 50% of the game we play is on that end of the floor. So he comes out and makes this profound ass statement, and it's like, oh, of course it is. And everybody's like, oh man, he has a great point. Hello? All of a sudden you turn on TV and everybody's like, actually, maybe Wemby is the MVP.
I mean, it is true. It is true. A lot of people, I think we said that on the show. It's like as soon as he made those comments, he shot up literally the next day.
It's number one
on the list. Yeah. But there's somebody in the media, King, that just ain't falling for that. Okay, he ain't falling for that tomfoolery when it comes to Wemby and his MVP take. If I can see if I can find it here. Which one is it? Yeah, this one right here. Shout out to your boy, Nick Wright.
I'm not trying to be the anti-Wemby guy, but it does seem like he gets credit for things he is not doing and he has not yet done. Wemby averages 24 points and 3 assists a game. I don't think he is one of the 10 best offensive players in the sport yet. Shea is a better offensive player. Joker's a better offensive player. Luka's a better offensive player. Ant is a better offensive player. Steph Curry is a better offensive player. Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Halliburton, Jalen Brunson. I am not saying Wemby won't get there. If the Spurs win the title, I think it will be a universally held opinion, and probably correctly, that Wemby is the best player in the world. Just feels like people are pressing fast forward, and have been throughout Wemby's career.
Well, let me see something here, King. I had let me go ahead. The first receipt. I got to put the glasses on out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Right here on the rim of the. You said something, King? I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you, my glasses on. You said something?
I'm sorry.
Glasses on.
You couldn't hear me with the glasses.
I got this shirt on for a reason because I was told some things. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Shout out to our guy Joel of Pick a Side. He says, when's the last time a player won MVP coming off the bench for 15% of the season, King? I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm out. Don't make no dang sense.
You saw the media make you want to hate folks.
You see how the media make put your glasses back on?
Yeah, I got one for you. Shout out to Nick Wright. I got one for you. Shout out to Wemby playing less minutes this season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Than LeBron James.
I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time? Because he's an MVP candidate. You said that. What was that?
Shout out to Victor Wembanyama playing less minutes than LeBron James. Less total minutes. Shout out to Luka. I think they say he had about damn near 500 more minutes than Wemby. That's about 36 more games or something like that. They said
that doesn't crazy. Make any sense.
But your team
can't be right.
Hold up. Shout out to more. I just want to go, off the dome. Pause right now because this one's I just know.
Oh, shout out. Okay, gotcha.
Shout out to San Antonio having the second best offense in the NBA when Wemby's not playing.
Can I give another shout out?
Go ahead, bro.
Shout out to the San Antonio Spurs for having an 8-4 record when Wemby don't play.
Yeah. Shout out to the San Antonio Spurs still not even having the number one defense in the NBA with Wemby. Maybe if he played more minutes, they'd have the number one defense in the NBA. Shout out to Wemby being protected.
Listen, King. I think we're starting to kind of get an idea. Well, I'm sorry, not getting an idea of what the heck the MVP. What determines an MVP? Okay, we constantly have these questions because, like I said, people constantly moving the post that is goal. Okay. You know who got a nice little take on what the MVP is? The GOATs.
I should note up front that Magic Johnson was voted the league's MVP this year. You were the runner-up. You have any quarrel with the vote?
No, not at all. I think that both of us had good years, but sometimes you have to question what is the credentials for the MVP. No one really knows.
Yeah. What would you say they are?
How valuable you are to your team and to the league itself, and what you do to contribute to both of them.
Could a case be made for Michael Jordan then being the MVP?
Good case. for both, actually.
Let's define exactly what you did. I mean, 37 points per game. You took 28 shots a game. You were your team's offense, weren't you?
I was in the sense that we had to expand a lot of the other players' roles offensively, and it took some time for them to do that. I don't like to lead the league in scoring. I think that's stereotype you as an offensive player. But I think that other parts of my game was not acknowledged as well as it should have been. To have over 100 blocks and over 200 over 100 steals also. I think you have to be contributing in other areas as well as scoring.
Was this season as good as it can get, Michael?
It was a great season for me. I don't know if I can ever have a season like this again.
I mean, you can't get any better as a player offensively, can you?
I hope not. I think that my offensive game has reached its peak right now in the way that I'm playing and the confidence that I have in my offensive game.
That was 87, 88?
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. He's pretty much just said what I've been saying this whole time about the MVP. What he said is what I learned. How valuable are you to your team? Who's more valuable to the team than the other person, right? That's how you kind of break it down. We talked about it before. All these other guys who are considered MVPs, when they're not playing, their teams have winning records. Winning records.
Yeah.
But Luka's team was 500. Now they're one game over 576, but it's still worse than the other candidates.
Shout out to the Wizards.
Luckily they played the Wizards. They played somebody else. Definitely would have been 6 and 7.
Yeah, they'd have played Detroit without Luka. You feel me? Like they were supposed to. They'd have lost that game like they did lose that game.
Let me see if I got these other bookmarks to kind of. So I was trying to. There was a. Do you have that one, bro, where it was talking about how many steals Luka had so far this year? I can't find that one. I know I thought I sent it to you, but I can't find it.
I got you right now. That's a simple find.
Because the one I had showed you it was him and like 2 other guys had this amount of steals in the season. It was only 3 of them. Because when I heard Jordan say what he said in that clip, I said, that sounds familiar. Sounds familiar.
This is splits. Right now. What is this? Come on, man. Where your stats at? Okay. I don't want steals per game. I just want total steals. All right, this the season 2026. He has 104.
It was him and 2 other people that had over 100 steals in the season, bro, so far.
He ain't gonna get the blocks, but he got over 100 steals like Mike did. So
interesting.
Yeah.
But but with Wemby though, man, he's one of my favorite players to watch in the league. Nick Wright said it right. You know what I mean? They're ready to put him on a pedestal already, so he's going to get an MVP. He's going to get an MVP. They obviously looking like they don't want to give Luka an MVP, bro. I said this. I've been saying this for the last couple of years. It's like Luka got to literally cure cancer, bro, to get the MVP.
If Wemby gets the MVP this year, if something's not done with the voting, then it's just no need to pay attention to it no more. And I don't want to, when you do this thing, people think you're knocking players, and it's like, bro, I'm just trying to let you know before it happens. It's not that I'm trying to knock Wemby. Wemby may get MVP in the future and all. They protected Wemby from himself because he was getting injured, bro. That's why he was playing limited minutes and playing on the bench and all that. They were still winning with him on the bench. Like, he does impact their defense. Is there an offensive player of the game? Is there one? Do we have an award for offensive player of the game?
It's called MVP. That's what I thought.
I mean, you feel me? Like, I'm not saying defense don't matter and all that, but obviously offense weighs more in the game of basketball than defense. We all know that. We've all known that.
And that's not even the thing, though, King. The thing is now, in this situation right here, all of a sudden, you weigh in defense as being the main focal point of why somebody wins MVP when we have a slew of evidence on why that's not the case the way you voted before. It's funny you said that. You want to say something real quick?
Yeah, I was going to say there's been times where defensive players have won MVPs and they've had like ridiculous defensive like performances. Shout out to the year Wilt Chamberlain should have won with the 50 a
15,
game,
like 30 or whatever, 20 or whatever.
year. I think Oscar had a triple double that year, and also like Elgin Baylor and all was putting up a bunch of buckets. But I believe what's his name? Bill Russell won it with like 19 points, 18, 19. He had like 20 something, high 20 rebounds. Like that's a ridiculous season still. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's 20 and 20. You feel like almost 20 and 30. Like that's still unbelievable. I don't think Wemby is putting up unbelievable numbers, and you can try to twist it and say per 36. There's a lot of players per 36 that's amazing and all that, but for some reason his per 36 makes him the MVP.
Which is why, remember, to solidify their reasoning for making him MVP, they boosted up that 41-point game he had the other day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's having 40-point games and all. Like, bro, I'm not saying everyone can have a 40-point game, but there are a lot of players in the league that can get you 40 points at this point in time. He does not consistently. He only averages 24 points or so, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
He does not play the minutes. If he wins, he would have played the least amount of minutes than any other MVP candidate in the history of the sport.
When he's not playing, they were 8-4, like you said. They have the number 2 offense with those guys, those other guards and all that stuff. The number 2 offense, and I think it was the 23rd defense. That is enough to play in at least with that. Not much of a bottom deep.
Oh, we're breaking up, King.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I was going to say, with that much offense or whatever, offensive power, all in the regular season, you will outscore a bunch of teams. You will make the play-in playoffs with that type of like differential, with your offense being number 2 and your defense being 23.
Hey, don't they got the most players in the team with the most players that average over 10 points a game?
Yeah. They nice. These teams are nice. The 2 teams in the top of the West are nice. San Antonio wasn't expected to be nice, but it's not just Wemby taking a step. Their whole core of young guys have taken a step. Like they're a good team without Wemby. OKC was expected to be the best team in the NBA. Like shout out to Nick Wright and all of that. Like he's saying, everybody. We were on this show. People were predicting the Mavericks to have a better record than the Lakers.
It's funny you said that. I'm glad you brought that up, King, because I found this. If I can find it, I got a ton of receipts. So what you just said, this is Bill. Oh, here it is. So this is Bill Simmons' picks for the playoffs for this season. This is before the season started. This is what he predicted. Top 6 teams in the West: OKC, Denver, the Clippers, Minnesota, Golden State, Houston. Play-in: Boston, Indy, San Antonio, and Dallas. Can you name a team that's missing?
The Lakers.
Okay. Now I said top 6. Who was the number 1 team? Who's the first team I named?
Is it okay, sir?
Gotcha. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting this right. You don't have LA nowhere near the play-in, not playoffs, play-in.
Yes.
Which means you weren't expecting them to be the what seed? Third seed. So now Luka is winning his team to a 3rd seed. He's not an MVP candidate, King. It makes no sense.
Hey,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I got more for you. Joker this year, MVP candidate, right? I think Joker this year averaging like 27 points, right? A game. Efficiency not as great as it was and all that this year. He's just not looking the same. I mean, excuse me, they're giving him a bunch of fake assists, but you know how they do with Joker. That is what they do.
Shout out to the video you sent. But yeah,
yep. Shout out to Jason Tim with that one. That's his guy, I know, but I know that pains him to do that one. But Joker giving you 27 points, right? That bad month that Luka had, what was it? February? No, I think it was February. I think it was February last year. Because January he won Player of the Month, didn't he?
Yeah, and that's the month that people keep highlighting. Because I got that receipt.
Hold on, this is leading to that receipt. Hold on. So
go ahead.
February was that bad month he had, right? The one bad month allegedly we had, and the LeBron thing was going on. We didn't know what was going on in the situation. Luka averaged 27. That was his worst month of the year, averaging 27. I just told you the Joker averaged 27, and they say that's enough to be an MVP candidate for what he's doing, right? Okay, let me go even further. Shout out to Nick Wright again. Nick Wright, this is crazy. There's in the last 8 years, there's only been for every player that has led the league in player of the months for like the season or whatever for the last 8 years. Every player that's led the league in player of the month has won MVP, except for one player, And Luka would be this year right here. Luka, first and foremost, hold up. Luka has one already to be at the in January, right? They screwed Luka in the October-November one, that first one. We didn't know how the hell we didn't get it when he cooked at the beginning of the season. Like that should have been Luka's as well. He's going to get it again. Seems like it's going to be for this upcoming month, right? So that would be 2 of them at least that he got. He should have 3. There's no other MVP candidate that has more than 1. Luka will be the only person to get 2, right? Hold on, let me finish. Keep going. I know you're ready, bro. The first one to get, he will be the only one to get 2 this month. Luka, like I said, he would not win if he didn't get MVP. He would fail to do that. The only other player that has ever had in the last 8 years more than 1 player of the month and it's not won MVP that did it again and led the league is Luka Doncic again in 2024, bro. Luka, the only player within the last 8 to 9 years that has led the league or won, like the player of the month, which says he's the best player this month, more than somebody else, and did not win MVP. He's the only one,
bro. let me say something real quick because do you remember I asked you this question that year? I said maybe I'm misremembering. Shout out to your guy, your boy from New York, the Yankees, Clemens. I said maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't think I've ever seen a situation where a guy pretty much swept the player of the month. It didn't even crack top 3 in the MVP votes. I don't think I've ever. Like you said, we had the example of Luka winning every month. He literally won every month his rookie year in the West. Everybody else kind of splitting over there in the East, but he won every month in the West, and then clearly won. Should have been unanimous, but I'm gonna get on that in a minute. Clearly won Rookie of the Year. So just like any other situation, like if you see these guys dominating throughout the year each month, common sense will tell you, well, damn, that's the MVP. The year Jokic won MVP, that year you're talking about, the year Jokic won that, he didn't touch not one player of the month and then got MVP.
Yep, it was already his.
Yep. That right there, King. Like I told you before, not trying to be negative, but we're starting to see it now. I know. Shout out to Laker fan. I see you, Chris. I see you in the comments. Shout out to y'all. But I know Laker fans are like, oh, they're doing that because you're a Laker. Nope. I need y'all to understand. Chris, you should know. You've been
yelling that, man. I've been seeing the Lakers fans saying that it's a Laker thing, and all. I'm like, nah.
We've been talking about this in the Mavs uniform. This has been happening. Lucas right now should be going on his 3rd MVP.
Yep.
Matter of fact, let's get these clips right here, bro. There's a lot I want to get into with this. First of all, this is the clip heard around the world right here. Your girl, Rachel Nichols.
That's Jimmy Butler.
He must be doing a great job because she's a flip flop. Check it out, man. Let's see what your girl got to say.
Defense has actually been solid. He's had
steals are good.
He's had a 5-steal game and a pair of 4-steal games in a season that's still relatively young, right? That's 3 games out of the only 20 that we're talking about that he's had 4 or 5 steal performances. That's not nothing.
So for context, for people who don't know, Rachel Nichols pretty much said that Luka has to play defense for an 8-month span. He hasn't been doing it, according to her. According to her, people have been cooking her on social media. You want to know why they're cooking her, King? Well, this a fact that get me, King, about these people. You understand we have the internet now, right?
You say it's on
wax.
You
understand we got it, bro. That gets me. It's like none of y'all, and this is how you know how they don't have any shame in what they're doing. They don't care. Because guess what we doing right now? Talking about Rachel Nichols. That's all she care about. She don't care about doing the right thing. What are y'all doing right now? Y'all talking about me? That's giving us views, eyeballs, attention, blah, blah, blah. I'm making my money. That's all they care about. They don't care about it affecting anybody's career. They don't care about that. As long as y'all talking about me, I'm good. Check this out. This is one of the receipts right here, King.
There's really nothing any of these other guys can do to steal it away from him. And frankly, it's been the case for a couple months now. There's all the basic numbers we always lean on, right? Harden leads the league in scoring. He's top 3 in assists. He's got more 3-pointers than anyone. He's still okay, never going to win Defensive Player of the Year.
But he's better.
At least active enough now on that side of the ball. It's not going to derail him.
Is he the top contender for MVP right now? No, he is not. Is the reason because you do have to play both sides of the ball for all 8 months of the season? Yes, it is. I'm sorry. And it is a, full season award, and it is for both sides of the ball. So am I going to vote him my number one for MVP? No. Is he going to be on my ballot? Absolutely.
I got ammo for a different person real quick before I even get on to that. Shout out to LeBron James fans. If you're a LeBron James fan, I would take that and say, damn, LeBron should have won that MVP back in 2018 if this the way the critique is, because we talked about LeBron being a better defender and all that stuff in 2018. And, if you're going by the little things and all that stuff, and they said, no, James Harden, just get it. But back to the Luka effect.
King.
I don't know, bro.
Jokic, Curry were never held to this standard.
Never.
As a matter of fact, Curry and Jokic haven't had a stretch of defense played their entire careers as good as the one Luka is having right now.
No.
SGA and Wemby are deserving, but this is just straight up BS, King.
Luka is playing better defense right now, right? Like I said before, than Joker or Steph Curry, as you just said, has ever played, bro. Has ever played. So going back to Nick Wright again, because I'm gonna call you out, Nick Wright, when you say foolish stuff too, because he said on the show he think the best player is in the league is still Joker right now, and I still want everybody to explain to me why is Joker the best player in the league right now. Then why won't they give him that crown? If Joker is not a good defender, and we all know Luka's playing better defense than Joker right now. Come on, let's not BS. We all know Luka's a better defender right now than Joker is, and if Luka's the most dominant offensive player there is in the league, how is Joker still a better player than Luka?
I want you to look at some other stats here, King. SGA has the 6th worst individual defensive rating all time for an NBA MVP just last season.
Just last season, yes, sir.
Jokic had the 2nd worst individual defensive rating all time for an MVP in the 2021 season.
Yes.
But Luka can't win MVP.
Because they choose what type of defense they want to use when they want to use it.
No, this is the thing, King. This is the thing. I've said this before. This right here. Matter of fact, hold on. Before I get to that point, this is what her co-host had to say.
And Luka Doncic in my second tier. Now, I know that there's going to be some criticism about Luka being on the second tier. I mean, I know you've got him probably in your first tier. He's been outstanding offensively. I just can't get past the defensive numbers for Luka Doncic. The defensive numbers have just been, they've been bad. I want to read some of you. Luka has an individual defensive rating this year of 115.6. That would rank 119th among the 180 players with 25 plus starts this season. So he has been, in any measurable statistic, one of the worst defensive players in the league. And when the competition is this close, I've got to factor that in. I've got to include, what you're bringing to the table defensively. So I put him in my second tier for that reason. He's the best offensive player in the game, the best offensive weapon in the game. But defensively, he's coming up short.
Okay.
Give me a second here. Okay, let me say some stuff real quick. This is kind of what I was talking about when I was talking about these people moving the goalpost. The fact that he's talking about, I always use this example. I think you remember me using this example before. Trae Young is a bad defender. Would you say?
Yes.
So when he was on the Hawks, did the Hawks have a top 10 defense?
No.
Okay.
Never.
So Trae Young's defense being bad affected the team, right?
Yeah, I mean, he can't play defense.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting this right. Luka is so bad at defense. Since the All-Star break, why are the Lakers top 10? I'm sorry, top 5 in defense.
Because they've
been holding opponents. Matter of fact, Luka, matter of fact, I'm gonna get to this. Matter of fact, I didn't play it. I didn't copy that part. Dang it. Because even your boy Chris Broussard kind of brought up some stats. Luka has the best plus minus when it comes to defense on the team.
Yeah, I'm about to say they're a top. I think they're like 15th in the league when Luka plays. They're like 29th or whatever in the league when Luka doesn't play. So he's when he plays, they're a better defensive team by far.
They don't have a squad full of defensive players.
No, he helps them out. He helps them out defensively. He's a positive. That's what I say. The numbers are screwed or to basically be whatever you want it to be. Like you said, Joker was praised being a good defender or something by certain numbers, by certain metrics. But as you said, he just had the what was it, 5th worst or 2nd worst defensive rating or whatever, as far as like that. Same thing as what's his name? SGA.
Shay.
So let's go based off of those numbers, right? Let's go based off of them having the 6th worst and the
2nd worst.
And the 2nd worst, right? So if we go 5th worst or 2nd worst out of all the NBA players, how many NBA players are there?
Did you say we're close to 500?
Something like that. Okay. So 5th and what do you say Luka was? 119th or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So 119th out of 150. Say let's just 150 players.
Actually 180.
I'm sorry, he did say 180. So say let's just do 180 then. If what's his name? If Joker had the 2nd worst, that would mean that he was 179th, right? Which one higher? 119? Or which one is a better defensive? 119 or being at 119 or being at 179? You tell me, because I'm just trying to make sure which one makes sense.
King, this is what I was talking about when matter of fact, let me see if I can find this receipt real quick, bro. This person
Joker, the same thing. I mean, Shado, the same thing with that being 6th away, which means he would be 174, right? So I mean, I'm just trying to figure out based off of those ratings that go off of team ratings. Luka's a positive on his team, helping us. James Harden has never been a positive, I don't think. Dudes like Trae Young never been a positive. Luka actually changes his defense up when he plays. Why are you even? What are we talking about? That should be the end of the conversation. But go, you found it.
I got a receipt. Luka Doncic winning MVP means that the majority of the NBA media who have spent the past 2 years implying that Luka is fat, stat padding loser will have to publicly admit they were wrong, which won't happen. He says this is why they're now publicly making excuses for not voting for him.
Yeah.
2 things. One, this right here debunks that whole they don't like Luka because he's white. They made excuses for Jokic for the last I don't know how many years he's been in the league. They've been making excuses for this man.
Yeah.
You just saw 2 white people sit there and make excuses for not giving this man an MVP. King, I've never in my life seen this. I probably seen it one time, and I told you about the 2003 year Jason Kidd should have won MVP. Everybody else, they find these little small nuggets for a reason why this person should be in MVP conversation. Luka is the only one they're finding stuff to not put him in MVP.
It's like a one thing they say. They say he's everything great, but we can go on that.
You ask him to play defense, that's what he's doing. Now, what they're doing, they're stepping the criteria up for what kind of defense they want him to play. You got to lock somebody down. You got to lock somebody down. That's what they want, right? You want him to come in shape. The dude been in shape all season long. You ain't heard a fat joke yet. The dude been in shape all year long. I showed you a picture the other day. You couldn't believe it. From last year to this year, dude been in shape all year long, right?
But
you said stat padding. You showed me a stat a week ago where he scores over 45 plus,
undefeated,
15-0, undefeated.
Yep.
Now, what you just said a minute ago when you talking about them doing a selective stat, this is why I always tell you it's not just about looking at the stats and that tells you everything, right? It's about you. Those stats help you put into perspective of what you're watching. That's what they're for. They're not the end all be all, but I guess the end all be all for certain individuals you want to win the award. For example, we talked about Jokic winning because of goddamn advanced analytics. Been watching basketball my whole life. I swear to God, I never heard that before in my life. I said they are trying to get this man an MVP by using advanced analytics. Like the reason why I'm yelling, because I'm really passionate about this, y'all. I grew up with this sport. I grew up watching it a certain way. I grew up learning from the yesteryears, and we talked about this so many times on here. A lot of the stuff that you are seeing in live and living color, I've never seen it before in my life. This man is doing some of the most unbelievable stuff I've ever seen in my life, and people are just pushing it to the side like it's nothing. But you know what, though, King? Those 20 points in a row, though? Those 20 points in a row, though? I've never seen it. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Wow. Oh, my God. It's a match. Oh, you know what? Wemby plays on the other end? What are we talking about? Get that man trophy right now.
Like the commenter said on that post I sent to you, he asked the guy or whatever. He said, "When is this guy going to stop scoring 40?" So we were about 20 oh, we worrying about when is this guy going to stop scoring 40? But it is what it is. How about this? Remember on the last show, I went out on a limb and I said, Lucas, I don't think Lucas is a bad defender. I think he's a good defender, right? Just a lot of effort, right?
Effort.
How about I say this? I'm going extreme on this. I've seen enough of his games, and I really think I believe this. Like, and I really think I'm not. I think people, something in my head telling me, no, you won't want to say that because that's not true and all that stuff. Bro, I think Luka better if you like puppies. Pull up your shorts. Let's go. Move them puppies. I think he better defender than Shea, bro.
Hold on, King. Listen to me. And I'm not just saying this because, right? I'm not just saying this. But people who've been following us for any period of time, we've been screaming this for so long. Shea is the most overrated defender I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Now, I keep
steals matter.
Oh, that's when steals matter. I'm sorry. Yep. You're right. Now they don't matter. When Luka's leading it don't matter. Yep. Gotcha. It makes sense to me now. So we talked about this before. This is why I say it's levels. I've always said this, and I said this to King a while, probably like last year or whatever. I said I never understood why they want Luka to just drag whatever and elevate whatever to get props on whatever he's doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shea got a stacked team to where he can miss games and they still would have a record of a number 1 seed in the West. Like, I don't understand it. Like, you get to just sit and chill every fourth quarter because your team is taking care of it. If Luka misses a game, the offense just completely sputters. It's all Luka, from the Mavericks to the Lakers, right? The thing I don't understand it is, like, where was this at 2 years ago when the dude literally had a team like Luka had before in the past, where Luka had to elevate that team to get to the playoffs? Shea wasn't there. You wouldn't know where Shea was? Sitting in the draft room or sitting in the lottery room waiting for the ping pong to drop. That's how you got Chet. That's how you got Jay Will.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't remember that type of stuff. But you know what? Luka been doing this his whole career. And nobody care about this. King, this dude here said this, King. Check this out, King. Check this out. This dude said this. This is crazy to me right here.
I love Iman. 34, 8, and 8 sounds great, but let's be honest. The MVP is a higher level of conversation between two players, and that's Big Slim and that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's going to be on the ballot, but let's slow down. Now that JJ...
Again.
Just talk about what I just said. 38, 8, and 8. Whatever.
So let's slow our roll. Hey, bro. Again, I don't have to give you imaginary numbers. I love numbers. I've loved numbers since I was in school and all that. Like, I love math, right? So I don't have to give you imaginary numbers. I can give you real numbers you can see. You can be like, damn, you're right. You're right about that. You cannot call like the dude just said, what's his name? Maddox or something like that. Mannix, his name is, right?
Chris Mannix, whatever his name is.
He said, by no measure can you make Luka a good defender, he said, right? That was his exact words, I think, because you played it again at the end. Was that his exact words? He said that part? Okay. We just said when the Lakers play with Luka on the floor, they are a better defensive team. They allow less points. This is fact. This is 100% fact. This is no bull. There's none of that stuff. When he plays, they are a better defensive team. You can't call that man a bad defender. It's no way to call that guy a bad defender if when he's put on he may not play it the way you like it. He may not look the way you like on the court. But if the numbers are literally saying my team allows less points when this guy is on the floor, he's not a bad defender. You don't have to work around trying to say, well, this and this and this. He's a positive defender. He's a positive defender. I don't know what more he got to do. He's a numbers in certain cases, by the numbers, he's a very good defender. Like, if y'all want to go and actually make a case in certain numbers, bro is a good defender. It's just kind of like what Nick Wright said again. His low lights are low lights because Luka shuts off on his low lights. It's like, all right, the camera's on you, Luka, and you over there talking to the ref and all that stuff. But that's not individual defense. I can go make a low light like they got now of Shea getting cooked by PJ Washington, of Shea getting cooked by we saw the San Antonio Spurs games when they were just cooking. Jason Kidd literally made a philosophy saying go at the MVP.
Yep. And on top of that, didn't he just get cooked by Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown went right at him and all that, bro. They literally, when they choose, so this is the thing. Remember when Luka was the worst defender and all, they would always talk about teams always single out Luka and go at Luka and he the weak link and all that, right? Remember that was the conversation.
Yep.
When you playing OKC, who do you go after?
I'm not going to say he a lockdown defender. What you talking about, King?
When you play the OKC Thunder, who are you going after in isolation?
Shout out to PJ Washington.
Okay.
Listen, I think you looked at that game wrong. So Jaylen Brown was trying his best to get away from Shea in those plays.
Okay.
He couldn't do it. That's what it was, King. He was trying to get away from him. Shea said, "No, I'm gonna guard you regardless."
You know they don't pick Luka no more, right? But they don't talk about that either. They don't pick Luka. You remember that, right? Okay.
Hold on. You keep saying they don't talk about that. I keep trying to tell you. The only way you're gonna talk about that, what you gotta do? You gotta actually watch it.
Well,
you gotta watch it.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching the game, bro.
Yeah. But you close your eyes, just listen. You don't know what's going on.
Another stat. Why don't this matter? We watched Luka put up 60, right, against a guy like I said to you, that was in a defensive player of the year voting, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Luka averages, I think, like 35 plus against Wemby in them, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Why is it not an issue that they can't stick Luka? Why is it never an issue that none of these guys? So it's like your offense is so great, their defense is so great, but pound for pound, if we scoring, I'm going to score over you because you cannot stop me no matter what. And I keep giving you buckets, but for some reason, I done seen Luka go at Giannis, give him 30 plus because with the ease. Wemby, give him 30 plus. Give Bam, I'm sorry, I called him Wham. Give Bam 60. You feel what I'm saying? Like, give Rudy Gobert a game winner in his face, pick on him in a game winner in the playoffs. All these defensive player of the year. So what does Wemby's defense matter?
Listen, we already know why Wemby's up there, right? He talked himself up.
Yep.
And I knew this was going. I think I might have mentioned. I can't remember if I told you this off camera or whatever. We talked about it earlier or yesterday. One of them. I knew this was going to happen. Check this out. So Luka didn't talk himself up for MVP, and this is the response he got.
I get it from SGA. He's cool, cool personality. He's got his MVP. He's got his championship. I get it. Luka. Luka, you blew it. Here's the deal, guys. It's worked. What Wemby said has worked without question. And now, I was on him before, right? I had him second, still do. But the odds, Nick, you know this, he went from third to second and closer to second. Or closer to first than he was. And Sean Powell, love Sean Powell, writer for NBA.com. He went on Sean's list, the ladder on NBA.com. He went from third to first. Just after what he said.
That's a good point.
Here's Luka, and you were being polite. I get it, but you missed an opportunity. This is what he should have said. Look, I'm no Wemby defensively, but I lead our team in defensive box score plus minus.
Yeah.
What? I lead the Lakers, who are one of the top defensive teams in the league now.
Yeah.
Or, have been for months.
Okay.
In defensive win shares.
Defensive win shares.
I have the best defensive rating on our team.
You hear, what's his name? What's the Kevin Wildes, right? Mm-hmm. You hear him making fun of the stats in the back now that Luka, they talking about it for Luka. The same stats they use for Joker and all that.
And Shea, yeah.
Oh man.
Now,
plus minus.
That's what you just said. That's a good point too. Let me mention something here, bro. One, I already knew they was gonna do this to Luka. Luka can't win for loser, King. I'm sorry. If Luka had came out and said something, they were gonna criticize him for it.
Yeah.
Even though Wemby said something, if Luka went right behind him, they would have been like, "Oh, he copying off of Wemby and he just trying to get his name in there." They would have said something. Would have made something up for that. Two, this the thing that this the funny part. He told himself, if you knew these stats, why have you been killing them online, Chris Broussard.
You been killing him online? I ain't know Chris.
Bro,
was killing him.
I've been sending you videos.
I know.
He's been talking niggas.
He got mad at him for that. He talked about it on the show. He said I got mad at him for that run and all that stuff. But either way, like remember Chris though. Chris voted him for MVP 2 years ago.
Yeah, we need to vote for him now.
He said I got him up. He said higher. He should be higher. I think that's what I think Chris agreeing that he should say something because he's saying it worked. So Chris, what I got from it is Chris is saying I already had Wemby up high. I didn't need Wemby to say nothing. That's what he said. He said I already had him high. That didn't change anything for me, but it worked. He's agreeing with what you're saying. By Wemby just saying something, they changed their opinion. That's crazy.
But no. That I agree with. He did. I think I sent you the video. Go watch Uncle Who's break this down too. He played the clips and stuff of Chris Broussard's been killing Luka all year, which is funny to me because he even brought up the defense thing too. And I'm just like, yeah. You bringing up the defense, but guess what? In this segment right here, you knew his stats. I'm just like, so where was this at the last few shows that you've been killing the dude? I'm confused on that. That's one. Two, like you said, sick of tired of Kevin Wiles. This is why I said, King, this is why I've been saying for longest, because we got another segment here, another point we're gonna bring up here about your boy Jason Kidd. This is why I've always said, you've been hearing me say this, I've been saying this. When people kept giving me reasons, because of this, it's because of that. It's something personal between the media and Luka. There was something personal between Nico. There was something personal between Jason Kidd. Something personal between the Dumonts. It's something personal when it comes to this.
Is Luka a bad guy?
I don't know.
I'm about to say because that's the common denominator. If you saying, "Oh, I'm not going to," you feel what I'm saying? If you would say that about anybody else to me, and you like everybody don't like them.
If you can make reasons not to give it to somebody who obviously deserves it, something's going on, King. Yeah. Something's going on. You know what I'm saying? And this has been starting. This has started before he even became Luka. We saw his rookie year. So, as I said, I don't know what's going on, bro, but people are going out their way to sabotage this man from winning the MVP.
Is this?
I don't know.
You feel like this season from Wemby better than Luka's second season?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure you're the big Wemby fan. You feel what I'm saying? So,
you know what I'm saying?
There's no way if they give Wemby, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If Wemby wins the MVP this year, he about to win a bunch of MVPs.
Yeah.
Because if they set the standard for Wemby to win an MVP based off of what he does this year, I don't even want to call it a phony year, but it's phony compared to the guys that should really be in the MVP conversation. If he gets the MVP for this, his season gonna get seasons way better than this. As he should. He gonna get better and should play more minutes. They're gonna start setting this as the standard in every other year that he does 25 and 10 or whatever. Like he gonna get MVP again.
So the
Spurs get a good record.
So opposite of Luka, when he'll drop down to 29, it's like, oh my God, he's struggling. What's going on? Okay.
This dude's struggling year was still more points than Wemby's. Oh, his struggling month or whatever. Still more points. Bro, we were talking about Wemby. We got all this stuff on wax. That's why I love doing the show and all. We were talking about, bro, do you feel like Wemby not dominating as much no more when he came back from injury and all that stuff like he did at the beginning of the season? Hey, they got him on the bench now. I think he's going to be more of like a utility guy and all that stuff that just fill in and all. I don't think he want to dominate. But then he just says something. Just says, yeah, I'm really dominant. And they're like, oh, yeah, you really are, Wemby. You're the guy. You played less minutes than LeBron James. But you feel me? And we talk about him missing games and all.
It's funny you said the minutes. Victor Wembanyama has only played in 48% of the minutes his team has played. Yeah. It's not even half, King. It's not even half. The same people who were saying that Luka can't win MVP because he doesn't play defense are telling us Wemby is the MVP when he didn't even play either side of the court for 52% of the time. I'm going to bed, bro.
Bro, this is This is ridiculous. I told you, if they set the standard for Wemby to win, if they give that man MVP, the NBA a joke. The NBA is a joke. And that's not to even discredit Wemby. If Wemby gets the MVP this year, bro, the NBA is a joke. They are planning to give him the has to beat whatever his stats. Wemby, I'm not winning. I don't mean it's weak. I'm not doing it, but it's weak compared to anybody else. Like, come on, bro.
Matter of fact, I think we had another one here. Speaking of, listen to this video here, King. This is your boy SGA. Might be the greatest, most generational scorer of this era, King.
Will we be able to look back at SGA as the best scorer of his generation?
I would have to say Yes, or we would have a strong consideration for sure. I mean, obviously he's in a league of his own right now. This kid is elite. I mean, like Lou said, we're running out of compliments for this kid. As far as his company, I mean, I can't think of a guy maybe outside of Jokic that could possibly be mentioned in this class. And they might not even be in the same time frame, but he's definitely in a category of his own. Maybe a Tatum can be put up there in some way, shape, or form. But I think SBA is definitely in the league of his own.
He's doing all the right things off the court with his body and managing everything. So he is outrageously good at scoring the basketball, and he's definitely one of the best scorers of his generation. And the style now tailors to him, the rules and getting to the free throw line obviously tailors to him. He has mastered all those things, and I think he continued to expand and become a better outside 3-point shooter. But he's so good, man. He's so crafty, and he stops on the dime, and he can beat you off the dribble. He can post up little guys. There's zero holes in this dude's game. So yeah, I think he's going to be, if not the best scorer of his generation. And it also helps that they're going to win the game too.
Bro, they got to be held accountable. They got to be held accountable. These people got to be held accountable. These people got to be held accountable. This makes no sense. The better scorer, right? Okay, a few things before you go on and do what you do. A few things, just yes or no questions. Luka and Shea came into the league the same year, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Shea Gilgeous is older than Luka, correct?
I believe so.
Luka averages about 4 more points for his career per game than Shea does, correct?
I believe so.
Okay. Shea has only outscored Luka in his career, I believe, one time, which was last year when Luka was dealing with injuries and all that stuff. Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay. Luka still plays right now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jason Tatum. I'm trying to figure out how Shea now when Chandler Parsons said one of the best scores, okay. You say what you want to say, one of the best scores, whatever. Luka, how can you have Luka right here give you 40 a game? And here's my thing with like Boogie Cousins. Boogie Cousins just a couple days ago, didn't he just say Luka look right now like he's the best player in the NBA? Then turn around and say the best scorers of this generation are Shea and Tatum, right? But hold up, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Luka not good at defending, right? They all say that he's trash at defending. So what is he so great at doing? If y'all tell me the best player in the league and all that stuff, he great at shoot free throws.
Yeah, he definitely great at that. You know how bad it's getting right now with this whole Shea thing? Somebody said, I think it was Chandler Parsons. I thought I might have saved that clip. He said that Shea is the Michael Jordan of this generation.
One guy literally competing with Michael Jordan, the other guy not. You said Luka top 3 in the regular season and in the playoffs?
No, I didn't say that. I said Shea is the best thing ever in life. That's what I said.
That's crazy. Luka, did you think about that? Luka, the top 3 in scoring points per game in the regular season and in the playoffs, bro.
Oh, I know that.
That's crazy, right?
Well, obviously, now we were told let the people who play the game talk the game. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, bro.
Only, like we said, only white guy ever that's going to lead the league in scoring, right? For the second time, during this period right here, been 1 or 2 in scoring for like the last. You feel me? Like that's just what he does. This dude averages 29 for his career. That means he get out of bed, and the lowest he go get 29, bro. Like he gonna give you 29. You should expect damn near 30 when he gets out of bed. This is for his career. The same amount of time as Shea. It don't make sense. Shea has only outscored this man one time. Luka has never lost a 45-point game. He leads in 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60-point games. He's tied for 60. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. It don't make sense.
I'm glad you brought that up. You know, the year Shea won MVP That was one of the reasons he gave it to him, because he led in 20 point, 30 point, 40 points, and 50-point games. Remember that?
Yep.
That was, like I said, that was last year. Luka's hurt year, right?
Yep.
Luka leads that's in all those categories too. But guess what else he leads in? 60-point games. He's fourth in the ballot. I'm done, King. I'm done.
Yeah. And he don't lead 20-point games though, bro. That's the issue.
Oh, sorry, my bad. He got that 20
you gotta
in there.
start with 20 first before you go to the rest. You gotta start. This is crazy, bro. That whole, remember, he was a 30-point master. Mister, get your 30 points. He gonna get out of bed. Just what I said to you. Get out of bed, get your 30. Now it went down to, well, he got 20. 20 over 3 years. Who the hell cares?
And check this out. Your boy Wemby, he showed do a little covering for O'Shea.
It's a little bit annoying to me to see the procession of coaches who come through Oklahoma City, play against the Thunder, and then afterwards complain about the officiating. You're going to have to find a way to beat them. Every team in the league plays with the same set of parameters. The Knicks shot more free throws in the fourth quarter of this game than the Thunder did. When you watched this game, Shay, it was a 2-point game with 5-ish minutes to go. Mm-hmm. And the Thunder just out-executed the Knicks down the stretch of the game. Just straight out-executed them.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Say your point first. Then do me a favor.
I was going to say, did you know that in the game against the Knicks and Detroit, Shea shot as many free throws as both the teams combined?
Yes. He shot like 45 within the last 2 games or something like that.
So I know people hone in on the number. I keep saying this. For me, it's not the number. I saw other people say this too. I got to give them props too. I can't just take all the credit. It is not the amount of free throws that Shea is shooting. It is not the amount of free throws. It is not the amount of free throws. It is not the amount of free throws. It is the way he's getting his free throws. That is the issue that people are having. That's what you're hearing the coaches complain about. That's why whenever I hear these talking heads like Wemby just did right there, he talks about the amount. That's not what they're complaining about. That's not what they're complaining about. When you can literally just go in there and just fling your body and all of a sudden you get a free throw. King, that dude, you were sitting there watching the game. Mm-hmm. The dude had 18 points and shot to 47. How many times did he go to the free throw line? He shot more free throws than he did attempt from the field. He shot 8 for 18 from the field, but shot got doing 25, 26 free throws.
I think it was 27, something crazy like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, 27. You right? Like,
you know, the only reason.
The
only reason Shea not leading the league in free throws is because they don't play the fourth quarters.
And why is that?
Because it's team nice. But can you go back to that Wemby and play like right before half, like right the half mark, halfway point, or like right before, like right that middle point video?
Which
play
one?
it and move the little windy one you just had. I'm sorry, and like move it to the half.
It's a little bit annoying to me to see the procession of coaches who come through Oklahoma City, play against the Thunder, and then afterwards complain about the officiating. You're going to have to find a way to beat them. Every team in the league plays with the same set of parameters.
I can't move.
The Knicks shot more free throws in the fourth quarter of this game than the Thunder did. When you watch this game, Shay, it was a 2-point game with 5-ish minutes to go. Mm-hmm. And the Thunder just out-executed the Knicks down the stretch of the game. Just straight out-executed them.
Hold on, bro. You're going to hate me, but I'm running that back one more time.
It's a little bit annoying to me to see the procession of coaches who come through Oklahoma City, play against the Thunder, and then afterwards complain about the officiating. You're going to have to find a way to beat them. Every team in the league plays with the same set of parameters. The Knicks shot more free throws in the fourth quarter.
He lying. The NBA is done, bro. I'm done. The NBA is getting to a point now where it's starting to be like, it's like hilarious how much they throw it in your face that this might be rigged. And I ain't trying to be no conspiracy person and all that, bro. But they doing stuff just like, come on, man. Dude even looked away like, because you know you lying. That was like touching the back, getting that, like, bro, all right, whatever. Like, yeah, it's ugly. They have favorites. They try and get Wemby an MVP. Why you only got to like try to change your mind and be like, make it make sense. It's because they want to pick Wemby. They're choosing reasons to pick Wemby. Wemby ain't played in the games. We talked about LeBron missing time, not being an all-star and all that stuff before. Wemby has played less minutes than LeBron James this season, y'all. Like, I don't know what else to say. That should be enough. When you hear that and say, what? He played less minutes than LeBron James. Yes, he's played less minutes than LeBron James.
No, they tune all that out. They tune all that out. But like I said, you would know that if you actually watch the games. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have to look at these stats or whatever to tell us that we've been watching the games. I think, matter of fact, you mentioned it a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you just said a minute ago, we even mentioned the fact we was like, hold on, Wemby just don't seem as dominant as he did before he got hurt or whatever. We mentioned all this. So this is nothing new to us. It's just the fact that when you mention it to them, they ignoring it, and just like you said, they pick this one little thing, hold on to that narrative, and say, now this one itty bitty, this is what we're gonna give to say Wemby's MVP. Like I said, every other player over the last 5, 6, 7 years, they find that one thing, right, and say this is the reason why this person even they ain't gotta add nothing else to it. Like I said, Jokic, advanced analytics, bam, that's it right there. That's all we're gonna say is advanced analytics. Shai Gilgeous, number 1 team in the league. Oh, that's it right there. That's all we're gonna say. Those are the only guys I know that you could just pick that one little thing and say, and just stick with that all year and say,
and it's a lot,
that's the reason
dude.
why.
And they lock. They be like, it's a lock.
Yeah, it's a lot, bro. King.
They be like, Shai, it's a lock. It's nothing he can do about it. I'm like, what?
King. And you know what's funny about that? They're saying that in like December or January.
Yeah, like, oh, it's a lock. It's Shai's. I'm like, bro.
We heard, man, we talked about that back when we was talking about Luka getting the MVP one of them years. I can't remember when it was. There's so many years you should have got it. But we talked about that when we sitting there talking about, bro, what hold on.
Can we do Shai's monthly breakdown, bro, before we get off here? Is there any way you could do that? Because remember, hold up, if I'm correct, because we've been watching the games all year. This is why I love watching all the games now. Didn't Shai go through a portion of the season when he was struggling? And he was getting like 20 points only and all that. And we were like, man, hold up. Oh, okay, we can't talk about that. Oh, my bad.
We can't talk about that, King.
Come to my house.
Remember, I need you to focus here. Focus on the 20 points. Okay, he just gets you 20 points at least for 100-some games in a row.
Man, I could have sworn it was a stretch, man. It was a stretch, actually. Hold up. And wasn't it actually a stretch where OKC was playing bad basketball as well when they were losing, when everybody thought they were going to win like 79 games or something like that?
I'm
keep it real.
Hold on. Did you hear ESPN? Did you hear Fox Sports? Did you hear Sports Illustrated? Did you hear any of them 3 idiots say anything about them? I'm sorry, those 3 entities say anything about this?
No.
Did it happen, King? Come on,
I could have sworn they started off 20-1 or something like that.
You
like
messing their narratives up, King. You messing their narratives up.
They're not going to hit 70 games. So that means there was some type of stretch at some point where OKC must have been struggling, correct?
That doesn't hurt his MVP case, King.
My bad.
It only strengthens it. Listen, Luka's the only person I know that'll get you a 41 game and drop down 2 spots.
So San Antonio as well. So let's keep going. San Antonio had to deal with Wemby not playing all these minutes, right? He's playing limited minutes, like we said, correct?
Of course, that's what I heard.
And this far into the season now, after OKC started 20-1, how many games behind is San Antonio?
What, 2 games now? Well, probably 2.5.
I mean, it seemed like OKC must have slowed down, huh?
No. See, you messing up narratives up. Don't do that, King. Don't mess these people's narratives up, bro. Listen, they paint these elaborate pictures, man, for you to look at, man, and just bask in, King. Don't do that, bro. Come on, dog.
MVP, man. MVP. Kevin Durant, man. If Kevin Durant would have been in 3rd spot, they'd have been talking about him for MVP. Just because. You feel me? Because it's Kevin Durant. It's like, man, Kevin Durant doing something special with the Houston Rockets and all that.
We never seen no 37, 38, 39-year-old dudes before in our life. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, King, we can turn the page here, man. I know we got some shout out to JP. We see the comments, JP. Shout out to you. You brought this up. We're gonna definitely bring this up. Your boy Mark Cuban's on the roll again, King. I know you got the Mark Cuban.
Come on, man.
Remember the little $sign jersey? Remember that? Remember the little $sign jersey?
Yeah, that he used to wear.
Yeah, the little football one or whatever he had.
Yeah.
Anyway, so listen. He pointed out somebody, bro. We're gonna have to definitely get into, man. So let's get into a little. Somebody got the pause, King. Gotcha. So let's go ahead and let the folks at home see what's going on out here. They probably know what's going on. You don't even know who Mark Cuban is. Let's go ahead and let them know who he is. Take that, King. So this is Jason Kidd's quote. When are we going to move on? This is from Jason Kidd after Mark Cuban said he had a role in the Luka Doncic trade, King. Woo, woo, woo. Boy, I kind of want to do a victory lap because I've been screaming this since day one. But go ahead, King.
Yeah, bro. You did. First and foremost, you're gonna get your applause first. You deserve it. I know you wanna break your arm back. So first and foremost, I
put my glasses on.
You deserve that.
We about to get real serious with this one. Go ahead, King.
Yeah. But secondly, I don't have much to say. I'm gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
I really, again, I'm gonna repeat this again. I said on the last show.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel bad for the Maverick fans that are still Maverick fans and want to go through. Not telling you to change your fandom and do nothing else. If you can't read in between the lines that something else major is about to go on with your team right now, I don't know what to say. Mark Cuban does still work for the Mavs, correct?
I believe he does.
Okay, and he was just not too long ago talking about who should be cheering for and all that stuff, right? Correct. Jason Kidd still works for the Mavs, right? He's the head coach for the Mavs right now as they're playing, correct?
Let me Google it real quick. Yes, he does.
All right. So why would Mark Cuban, if he works for him, start commotion again with Jason Kidd, where he knows Jason Kidd gonna do this to put him under the bus? Because situations are happening again. First and foremost, like you said the other day, I think. Well, secondly, I should say, as you said 2 days ago, I think Mark Cuban about to have his percentage bought out after all this. Like he tried to do something bad and tried to come back, and he really was trying to buy the team. It is what he bro, made a mistake. You messed up, bro, and it's done. It's a wrap. You ain't getting it back. But he tried to buy it back, and now that he's doing all this stuff, they're gonna try to get him out of it. Especially now, like this is sabotaging your own team. Like he's doing the opposite of what Jason Kidd did to him and all that stuff back to him. You feel me? Like now setting him up to say or answer questions like this and all. Like Jason Kidd saying, when are we going to move on? It's like, bro, if I'd have been talking to Jason Kidd when he said that, I'd have said, well, it was one of the owners of your team that said that, bro. Like, what you mean when we going to move on? When y'all going to move on? So it is what it is, but there are still major situations going on. Shout out to you guys trying to get a high draft pick again. But yeah, I just think you got a better organization. So I don't care who the players are. I don't think it's going to work until you fix that. But this is what it is. Kid got to move. He wanted the answers. I already said sell the team and start all the way over. That was my suggestion back then. If you didn't think that was great back then, you're not gonna like it now. So it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, I finally get to cook. King, listen here, man. You should listen to me. Listen to me very clearly. For one, this is a very Jason Kidd answer right here. You know what Jason Kidd could have simply did, and we would have just forgot about it probably the next day or whatever. It said that's not true. I had nothing to do with him getting traded. Could have said that. Just leave it there. But for you to give this type of answer, you know what people gonna be doing now?
Associating you with it. Yeah.
Like you duck yourself this hole.
You played the fifth.
Yep. That's on you. You could have simply said, even if you were lying about it, just say, man, I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
We could have moved on.
You could have said
now you have this
and throw it back at him.
Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like if he wants to stay professional, he could just say it like, I had nothing to do with it. Just left it there.
Come on, bro.
That's it. That's all you had to do.
Yeah.
But for you to give this answer, you already know what's going to happen, King. So the Mavericks play the Lakers here on Sunday. I told you earlier, we were talking about this earlier. I was listening to the radio stations today. People are preparing to yell, fire Jason Kidd in that game. Won't you be prepared for that?
They need to. If Jason Kidd, again, bro, if Jason Kidd was involved in the Luka trade, he cannot be on the team. They need to get rid of him. Go ahead, bro.
let me go ahead and rewind this because, like I said, I've been screaming this from day one. When people kept giving me, because of this and because of that, I said, listen, for one, and I heard somebody else say this, and I said, this is what I've been screaming. Person I just listened to say this. The trade in general, for you to get just that little bit of amount back, and for a guy who can't stay healthy and AD who is older, by the way, it's all you got for Luka. This felt personal. I've been saying that. It's been feeling personal. Two things. Second thing, you've always said, whenever it comes to a situation like this, what do you always say? Believe the player. I said from day one, I said, King, something ain't adding up. When they played the Lakers in Dallas, Luka went and talked to Luka talked to everybody, all the players or whatever, assistant coaches that were still there. He never once went and talked to Jason Kidd. Why is that? I said, something ain't adding up. And people kept telling me, no, he had nothing to do with it. Look at this face on. I said, now a lot of y'all don't know. Jason Kidd's a pretty good liar.
He is.
We've been calling it out on this show. We've been calling it out on this show for the last 3-4 years. The dude is a liar. We've been sitting there talking about that. So yeah, Mark Cuban is a piece of work itself. But this is probably I told you on the phone. I said, bro, this is the one time I can actually say I actually believe Mark Cuban. I actually believe Mark Cuban.
No, I believe
because it's like, listen, I believe Mark Cuban. I've been saying this. You can't sit here and tell me that Nico makes his move and you don't conversate with your coach who is going to affect.
Yes.
This big of a piece is going to affect your coach. To the point, check this out, King. I bet you didn't know this. You probably like, man, I thought it was going to be even, or I thought Mavericks won the trade. Shout out to Kendrick Perkins. Record since the Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis trade. The Lakers are 71-39.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what the Mavs are?
What? 24 or something?
37-72. This is since the trade. This is since the trade. So this is a years of change.
Yeah.
The Lakers are 71-39. The Mavericks are 37-72.
And they got the same squad in the finals, right? Plus pieces.
And they don't have Anthony Davis anymore.
No.
So you were on your way to being what the Lakers are right now, to being a team that's hoping to hit the lottery every year.
I told you some folks projected the Mavericks have a better record than the Lakers this year.
Oh, hold on. What you say again? I'm glad you said that. Let's go back to old what did Bill Simmons say again? I'm confused, you know what I'm saying? Because he be saying stuff. You said he had where you at, Bill? So this is what his rankings were, King. This is what he predicted before the season start, how it's gonna all lay out. OKC 1, Denver 2, the Clippers 3, Minnesota 4, Golden State 5, Houston 6. Play-in winners. He had Boston, Indy, San Antonio, and guess who, King?
Dallas.
Who?
Dallas.
No. It can't be Dallas because they don't got Luka anymore. Oh, okay. You're right. It is Dallas. I'll tell you right here at the end. I didn't see that. My bad. Did you hear Lakers in there anywhere?
Nah.
Interesting. But you were saying, no, I'm sorry.
No, you fine. I was just, bro, I told you this don't, all I see when I see this, like that Jason Kidd stuff, it don't even matter no more, right? Like I already told you, he need to get fired. I've already said he should have went to New York. That should have been fired. So it don't even matter if this came out or not. All this showed me is that we already said Mark Cuban is a fool, right? We already know that. We already know the stuff he do. He is a fool, correct?
Facts. What they say. That's what they say.
All it's showing me is that the new owners are fools too, bro. Like this just fools the blind leading the blind. So let me explain to you why. They have a cancer in their locker room. This dude just keep exposing the hell out of the Mavericks organization. Why do you got this guy, bro? This dude literally goes on shows and like talks trash about y'all. Everybody. So and there's even more. He chooses when he wants to release this trash. So he knew this about Jason Kidd. Why didn't he say it last year? It's been how long now since Luka been gone?
I think I got an answer to that.
Go ahead, yes, sir.
Now remember, when Nico got fired, you were trying to be in their good graces, right? Because what you did say? What you did say? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. You said he
pick and choose. That's what you said. This guy is the biggest pick and choose. So he chose when he chose to be with the Adelsons. He threw Nico under the bus. Remember, Nico was his guy a second ago. Stuff changes real quick, bro. That's what I say.
In the same period, you at the game telling the fans to shut up.
Tell them to shut up. Yep.
Gotcha.
He told folks. So shout out to Chris on this one, because Chris, you go above and beyond, and you loved the attention. No, Chris, I know you did, but shout out to you, Chris. Chris told them get rid of Nico, fire Jason Kidd at the game, and all that stuff. Mark Cuban told that dude shut up. Excuse me, to his face.
Yep.
What he was telling directly, and now you coming back and you saying the same things, bro. That's horrible, bro. That's the worst type of people when they try to throw stones at you heavy about something, but they themselves closeted feeling that way and all that stuff, man. That's the worst, bro.
And the only reason why he doing it because he know the writing on the wall.
Yep.
Patrick Dumont and them after the news of him trying to get that group together and try to rebuy the Mavs back and all that stuff.
You done
he
it.
He came out that next day, was it 2 days later or a day after that, and said, "Hey, we will be buying out the rest of his contract."
Yep.
So he's gonna be going what 24% to now like 7%. So you know what's funny too, King? I thought about this earlier. You know the situation with Mark Cuban. It's to the nth degree what he's doing, but you know, to kind of remind me of
what's that?
You remember when Ross Perot Jr. was doing the same thing to him?
Oh, yep. Bro, Mark Cuban, bro.
For those who don't know, Ross Perot Jr. was the owner of the Mavs before Mark Cuban. He was the one who was over one of the worst decades in sports history at any sports franchise, not just basketball, sports franchise. The Mavs were considered the worst franchise in sports history in the 90s because of Ross Perot Jr. And he's doing the exact same thing. Remember when Ross Perot Jr. tried to sue him and he walked into the courthouse with that trophy? Remember that?
Yep.
See what I'm saying? And how many percentages did he have as an owner of the team?
I don't even remember. Was it 5?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yep.
Do Ross still got the 5%?
I don't even know. I haven't heard from Ross.
Or is he completely out?
I have no idea. He probably completely out if I had to guess, because I haven't heard his name since that trial back in 2011 or whatever it was. Or 12, I think whatever it was. But
I need to sit down. I don't be wanting to know that stuff to see like who all the owners of the team and all that stuff. They got them out there, but yeah.
That's because you don't hear them on podcasts.
Except for this dude, it is what it is.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want me click on some questions, or you want to give it a segment and all that? You want me just click?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, click on it, man. What we got? Man? Matter of fact, hold on. I got a super chat.
Oh,
here,
yep,
got the super chat. Oh man, shout out to our guy Chris, man, with the $2 dono from the Drip Show. Vegas runs NBA. Adam Silver sold the NBA sold. Man, I'm sick of Adam Silver too. Drip. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm sick of him too, man.
I'm starting to dislike the league, bro. I never thought I would.
But what I tell you earlier, I'm falling out of love, man, with this sport, and it's crazy because when we covered just the one team, we didn't really see we saw, but we weren't like really paying attention to like the overall aspect of the league. And now we're watching the whole league now. It's like, bro, it's just so much we've seen and how it's affecting everything in the league, how the league is moving and stuff like that, man. And they're trying their best to move a team to Vegas and all that type of stuff, bro. A lot of this is about gambling and stuff like that, man. And just,
I told you,
it's crazy, bro.
There's narratives and all. They scared to put Joker on the second team. I told you about K gonna be there now because he probably not gonna if he don't make the time back or whatever. They're gonna have an easier way. But if it had been
regardless.
But if it had been, man, if he come back, that's bull. Joker should be on the second team if Cade Cunningham get to play the games, bro. They don't have the balls to do it. It's just because there's a narrative already set that it's Joker and all that stuff. Like, you gonna put Joker on the second team? Why not?
So then it's like I said, it's to the point. Then why should we even care?
I told you because I don't know how the game work. I don't know. I told you. I know like why you keep saying about Joker being the best player in the world because I don't understand it. I don't understand how people still like because that whole second team. Who gonna put him on the second team? Because they still feel like he's the best player in the world. But I'm like, but why? Why is Joker the best player in the world? What does he do that's the best player in the world? Why is it like, oh my God, I can't put him over Joker? And then you about to give Shea 2 MVPs. And he gonna have a chip and possibly 2. So why don't you announce him as the best player in the world then? Like, I don't get how the NBA works.
I can only go by what I was told, King. So I don't know. I've been asking you this for long. I've been bringing this up for as long as we've been doing the show. Everybody got answers and everything, but the answers ain't adding up. And I'm like, I don't understand it, bro. It don't make any sense to me. You're literally telling me what I'm looking at is not real.
Somebody in the comments.
Ignore this man giving you 34, 8, and 8 or whatever. Like the guy said, oh, man, that's nothing. Look over here. Hey, what?
Somebody tell me what Joker does better in the comments than Luka. Please. I think all you're going to say is efficiency, I guess. The scoring percentage, he is center. And then rebounding. But I guess, like, for their positions, Luka actually a better rebounder than Joker is as far as center the point guard. So, I don't know, because Luka a better defender. I don't get why Joker's still the best player in the league. It's like they just don't want to acknowledge Luka. We're going to get to the end of Luka's. He taller. There you go, Richard. We're going to get to the end of Luka's career. He's going to be one of them guys that they like, damn, bro. We really didn't do that.
Oh, my bad. I'm trying to get this super chat. Shout out to Hold My Latte, man. The $2 Canada dollars. Just shout out to Relle and King, Miss Y'all Show, F Cuban and Silver. Yeah, man. Trash, bro. Appreciate the donation, bro. Yeah, I'm with us. Like, it just takes away the joy of the game, bro. like I said, like growing up, we saw it a certain way. And it's like because social media and stuff like that, everything is so accessible now. It just kind of it's like they found ways to where we can kind of turn things this way. We would get a certain amount of eyeballs or a certain amount of engagement or whatever. And it's like you're not doing it for the true essence of the game. You're doing it because it's gonna get you a few engagement points or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's
Luka didn't get an MVP 2 years ago. He averaged 33.9. He gonna average more than that this year, and then I'm gonna give him an MVP, bro.
Yeah, I've always been told Luka got to get a top 4 seed, right? Or no, sorry, top 3 seed. Luka got a top 3 seed. Got it locked. He's they're shooing to get the 3rd seed. Like it's anybody that's coming close. He's got the numbers. He put his team in position. People were telling us playing defense. He's in shape.
Mm-hmm.
The people did, like I just showed you with Bill Simmons, didn't even have him in the play-in. So you went past expectations of your team or whatever, right? That's not good enough, King. He can't get you 20 points in multiple games in a row.
And he not only missed the first quarter this year, he in the running for clutch player of the year. He should be at least. So again, his team one of the best teams in the clutch because that's what he do. So I don't know, bro.
King, you always say that, but nobody ever brought that up.
I know.
I heard none of these talking heads. I've never heard none of these talking heads bring that up.
They don't.
That's crazy. But if Shea was doing it, they would have mentioned that every show. See what I'm saying? Like I don't get it, King. I don't get it.
No clutch for that. Down top of the clutch part. Now turning around doing that. It's just I don't know, bro. He gonna be he again looking like he could be responsible for the most points of all time. He on pace right now for the most points as far as beating Tony Archibald record and all. Finally, like it looked like he gonna do that one. That's historic. It's like a whole bunch of stuff that's actually historic for Luka this year. Like the one thing that Shea's doing this year, Shea's numbers this year, again, I tell you, aren't like so much better than last year. This year, Shea got that 20-point thing, which is over multiple years. It only deal with just like this year. It's just like, oh, he had 20 last year. Let's add it now and all. Who the hell cares? Luka this year doing so many things again that's historic. Every time he has his historic seasons, they don't matter. When everybody else had a historic, it's man, he got something historic going on. MVP now, MVP. Every time Luka's, well, his historic, but this is crazy, bro. Like
Kobe, 34, 8, and 8.
I told you, like, Kobe.
Wow, bro. I had to send you that one, King. I said, I'm done, bro.
I understand.
I told you that too. I said, I'm done.
I understand the Lakers fans, they always get at me with this. I understand why Kobe got one. You feel me? I more don't understand why Shaq got one, but I understand why Kobe got one. Like Kobe years were kind of weird. And that 36, that he was 7th seed, like I understand, like that was a tough year back then. I know we changing it because of what's happened since then. That was a tough year for Kobe to get MVP with him being a 7th seed and all that stuff. He was grinding with that weak team, but it was tough. With Luka though, bro, like he had 50 with the Mavericks and all that. Like the Mavericks were dominating going into the playoffs that year, and we knew it. They knew it, but they tried to find ways to say, no, bro, get his MVP to Joker. We were sitting there like, bro, he's averaging the most points he responds when he got the 50 finally and all that. He's a top 4 seed. Nope.
Led everybody in the playoffs in every statistical category, including steals. Nothing.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, I don't know, King. I don't know. It's kind of tiring, bro. Really, to be honest with you.
I done told you, I don't get it. All the stats that usually make sense to scoring. Dudes that lead the league in scoring, you feel me, more than once on their team, on a 50-win team. Only other guy other than Luka that's done it is Carmelo Anthony.
Yep.
It was Luka and Carmelo Anthony. Luka, like, always on the list of getting screwed. He's always on the short list of, I was great, but I got screwed. It's like they just keep putting him there and saying, well, we're going to put you on this list, so you did this, but you're the only person that's not going to get that.
And then I feel like they mock him too by putting him on the list beginning of the season, so they can't have reason to knock him off the list.
And then they keep comparing Luka to other people to find ways to hate on him. So when they be yelling stuff like, but he's heliocentric and the basketball don't do this and all that shit, and I'm like, bro, so you already said he shows up in the playoffs. Like, yeah, he shows up in the playoffs. Okay, so what you worried about that for? He shows up in the playoffs. You've seen him take a team to the finals that shouldn't have been there. You talk like he's been the number 1 seed losing to the 8th seed. That's not how Luka plays. Luka goes above and beats teams that's supposed to be better than him. 60-win teams, 50-win teams. That's what Luka does. They talk like his style, you know what, it's going to hurt the team and all. Nah, bro, it's always help the team out. Always, as you said, when he scores, give him the ball because he's the most dominant scorer. Would you not give Michael Jordan the ball?
No, I can't give him.
You would give Michael Jordan the ball at any opportunity you would, because you know Michael Jordan will score a bucket to do something, right? Because that's the smartest play of the week. Because I would rather have Mike with the ball than anybody else on the squad because it's Michael Jordan. Why would I not give the ball to Luka Doncic when I know he's undefeated when he's scoring 45 plus and stuff like that? I mean, they can't stop him. I mean, he sets up the tone for everybody else.
And the gravity this man create, man. That's the thing.
He makes Austin Reeves have the best year of his career. You feel me? He makes Ayton look like a serviceable center again when he's hooked, when he's going. He makes Jackson Hayes like a serviceable center. I told you. People don't forgot about Derek Lively already.
Yeah.
Love you, Derek. Sorry, bro. But people forgetting about him already. Luka gone. You feel me? Like, stuff changed, bro. When this dude left, they keep talking about he be hurting people. No, Jalen Brunson made the right development. He was growing and getting better when he got minutes beside Luka Doncic. It's not he got with Luka and it became he was worse and all that stuff. No, he got better. Kyrie had his most efficient time ever with Luka Doncic. He looked like the most complete version of himself with Luka Doncic. Spencer Dinwiddie looked like he was a damn playoff, damn near all-star type player and all when he played with Luka Doncic. That's crazy. Dorian Finney-Smith, what he doing now? Dodo about to be out the league soon, playing over there with Houston. Where Reggie Bullock, I keep saying to you. Where that guy at? Hey, shout out to offensive, when we go by these dumbass numbers they want to say, the greatest offensive season of all time, Dwight Powell playing with Luka Doncic. So what are we talking about, bro? Tim Hardaway Jr. being able to shoot 40% with Luka Doncic. What are we talking about as far as he hurts folks? He's a great offensive engine. He raises your offense. You're able to do more on offense because Luka Doncic is there. So now more folks are scoring because of his gravity and all, and he can still get his 40. What's wrong with y'all? Why don't y'all see that? Why do y'all keep trying to make excuses based off of other players' faults when Luka doesn't have it? Stop comparing Luka to James Harden when we know he don't play the same. James Harden's great in the regular season. We seen that he can stay in the MVP race. That ain't what's the issue. The issue's never been James Harden's style in the regular season and all that. And it's not like Luka plays like James, but I'm just saying, if James Harden would have played like James Harden or even better in the playoffs, we wouldn't have this conversation. What would we be talking about? Nobody would talk about James Harden can't win and all that stuff. We'd be saying he'd have a championship by now, actually, with Houston and all that. So that's the deal, bro. I never get it. They just throw shame to Luka for certain stupid stuff, and it's like, well, why are you doing that? Oh, he's the worst defender ever. Mannix, no defensive statistic can prove that you can't pull up one when Chris Broussard literally just wanted to show that right behind the clip you played and gave you multiple examples. So you lying. But nobody yells that to him, like in their face, like he in the camera, and there's no way. And like he just because you yell it, man, you right. I hate Stephen A. Smith does it a lot too. Just because you yell it don't mean you're right. And no way, no, there's no less. And then Chris Broussard comes right back and tell you if you just looked on the statistics for a team, you'd have saw that, but they don't.
Because it won't hurt their argument. It would hurt their argument if they did that.
Yep, it's ridiculous. Well, let me put these on the screen real quick. Zashawn said Luka's going to get the MVP. I still feel like he got a chance to. I think he got to beat the Thunder twice though. Also, wishing everyone here a blessed field week. Appreciate you, Zashawn. Let's see. Sylvester says if people in the media was consistent about their takes about two-way players should only win MVPs, then AI shouldn't have won, Steve Nash shouldn't have won, and Joker shouldn't have won. There's 3, right? Not 4, I think 3. Sylvester. But and Dirk, it's a lot of players. James Harden, Steph Curry, 1, 2, and 1 unanimously. Sylvester also says Shea's defense is so overrated, like plus minus metrics. His defensive numbers is going to look good because he is on a great defensive team. Shea doesn't even guard the best player. Facts. So that was my point.
When he did guard the best player, we saw what happened. Shout out to Jaylen Brown, cooked him.
So remember 2 years ago, Luka was in that same situation where his numbers look better because you put a great defensive squad around him, right?
Yep.
Now this year, they say the squad is not that great defensively. And the team gets better when he's on the court. But it don't matter, bro. He ain't put 20 points. My bad.
Sorry. I keep forgetting.
I apologize.
I'm glad you reminded me. I apologize.
I'm sorry. Logan says, I'm 100% confident the media has an agenda against Luka. He should have won at 24. We gave the media the benefit of the doubt, but to screw him, pause a second time, there's a clear agenda. Yeah, it's 3 times now, Logan. I think it was 22 as well. He should have won at 22.
Yeah. Like, with 22, I was like, you know what? He didn't win. I wanted him to win. He didn't win. Okay, I'll let you slide with that.
He got a chance. You feel me? He's still young. You feel me?
Yeah.
You didn't know. You rewarding him.
Came around. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, something ain't right, but go ahead.
Yeah. Logan also says, I want to say thank you to you, Relle and King, for sticking up for Luka. You guys have been consistently calling out Luka when he plays bad, but you give props when they're due. Keep doing good work. Appreciate you, Logan. We just try to keep it real, man. He says, also real quick, how do you average 48 and 8 for an entire month leading your team to the 3rd seed, going 15-2 and falling MVP voting? Literally makes 0 sense. Only out Luka Doncic gets that treatment. Truly said, yeah.
But Logan, hold on. He scored 20 points in a lot of games in a row.
144 games in a row, bro.
Games, but like y'all know,
tripping.
Y'all tripping, man.
I mean, maybe he would if guys like Lou Dort didn't go to his knees to the team, as you say. JP says, fire kid. Sounds like they might.
But we're gonna bring it up at the end of the show. But y'all stay tuned. Go ahead.
JP says our chance coming back. Same.
It's what it sounds like. It's what it sounds like. JP.
He said, kid says move on. It's just the worst trade in sports history. Yeah.
That's all. Don't worry about
it. Sylvester said Luke is the first player that has voter fatigue without even winning the MVP. Yeah.
I've been saying that, Sylvester. Been saying it.
JP says Luka will be robbed even if it comes out and smokes OKC these next 2 games against them. Just watch. I hope we get a 50 piece, man. Like if you get a 50, it would be nice if you drop like 100 between the 2 games. I think he'll at least get 40 though. I think Luka, man, I don't know.
I think he'll get 40.
Bro, Luka right now, and he was dealing with that emotional, like he didn't binge eat this time. I think he got depressed and lost weight this time a little more. So he like at I don't know what to say, bro. Like he at a perfect level right now. Pause, bro.
Supposedly, I would listen to somebody, man. They said he got his joy back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He went there. They say he lost 36 pounds, bro, like 40 pounds almost. That's crazy.
But nobody bring that up though. But he was fat though. Oh, they brought that up every day. Go ahead.
JP said that they decided to cancel. No, we didn't. JP was just a little late. Color people. How bad? Let's see. Let's see you, bro. You enjoying the Daredevil series?
Yes, I am.
You better watch Cause We Geek, Sylvester.
Yeah, check out Cause We Geek, man. We talk about all that.
Said missing We Talk Mavs. Sometimes I do too, JP, but I'm never going back.
Hey, shout out to Nico. Go ahead.
Shout out to Nico.
Oh, sorry. And Jason Kidd.
And Mark Cuban. Sylvester said the Mavs have had so much potential after the finals, like how Barry Keegan had a potential as the Joker. Hopefully he is in Batman too.
Okay, so I see what you're going with that, Sylvester. I like that.
Luke is going to be the first player to replace himself by becoming again the scoring leader while having 50+ wins and not win the MVP. Black said, great take by Nick. Right? Yeah. Sometimes Nick, when he ain't getting his money in his pocket from Clutch Sports.
Stick in that lane, Nick.
Yeah, he be going too far, Clutch Sports and all that stuff, bro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Man. But he said he's paid by Clutch Sports, though. Sylvester says, so it was okay to praise Harden when he had having a historic offensive season, but with Luka only want to talk about defense like if Harden was a lockdown defender. Man, Luka better defender than James Harden, by far.
Yeah. I'm willing to do everything on that, too.
Harden was never a good defender at all. Never. He could play in the post up. He tried to post him up because his body and all, but as far as just like giving effort when people were street by him. They got videos of dude getting steals by just swiping his hands backwards by mistake. Sylvester said IG people haven't watched Joker this season. IG they only watch highlights of Joker and not full Denver Nuggets games. Joker is literally walking on defense lazy. Joker been walking on defense for forever. Sylvester. Shout out to Daniel Gafford and guys like that going to business on him. And like we said, Derek Lively and all. And Derek Lively ain't been the same since, but he went off against Joker. JP said, GOAT. Facts. Jordan with the little hair and all back then, little hairline. Sylvester said people forget what Luka looked like when he has a good roster constructed around him. Remember when the Mavs traded for PJ and Gafford and the Mavs was the best team in the NBA in the second half, I guess, that season. I meant to put that. Yes, got you.
Yeah.
All them D's, pause, and all that. And Key said MVP. Appreciate you. CJ says, yo, salute. What up, CJ?
What up?
Sylvester also said Luka averaging 40 like that is something to just gloss over, and he moves to fourth in the MVP standings, while Joker, ever since he came back from injury, the Nuggets have a losing record, but he moves up. Yeah. Ooh, Richard. Come on, Richard. He said, who makes the playoffs first, the Mavs or the Wiz? Ooh. So I'm gonna say this, and people gonna say I'm hating. I told you I think the Mavericks cursed. I'm gonna go with the Wizards. I'm gonna say the Wizards make it next year. I'm gonna say Anthony Davis gonna have a good year next year, just to hurt the Mavericks. Just as a curse going on. He gonna have a good year next year. Watch what I tell you.
You said he gonna play 82 games?
No, I did not say that. Didn't
83.
Shout out to I didn't even get on them with the receipt. Shout out to Bibbs and Reese. One of the Bibbs and Reese said Anthony Davis was gonna play like 70-something games. So like the beginning of the season, they was like, yeah, he gonna play that. Yeah. They was like, nah, for real.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, I'm gonna go 70. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, you going that far? Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go Wiz.
Yeah, Wiz, okay.
I'm gonna go Wiz. I'm gonna go to Wizards next year.
And he finna get a high pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Wizards making it next year. Drip Show. Well, Chris says they used to give Lonzo fake assists on the Lakers. Yeah, they be giving Joker so many fake assists, bro. Like dudes Murray be doing everything ready to get the ball on a handoff, and they be like,
bro,
that's a Joker assist.
Here you go. He do the dribbling for about.
Yeah, he just do a handoff, bro. I'm like, step back assist for Joker. Like what? Shout out to
do
you,
a couple
Chris,
of tweens and then he step back or whatever. I'm like, oh my god.
What up, cats?
But you know what? You know what's crazy about that, real quick? You know who's the first person I heard point that type of stuff out? Uncut Hoops.
Yeah.
He broke it down one day when he talking about assists.
I watched Basketball Breakdown too. He used to talk about it. Sylvester says Joker assists of someone taking 6 dribbles, doing a step back and hitting. That's what I just said about Jamal Murray. That's what Jamal Murray did.
He sent me that video later. I said, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, this is nasty. That's disgusting. But they want to compare him to Shaq and all that stuff and talk about the inflated stats back in the day. And it'd be funny when stuff happened in the moment, people win championships and all, and they start like going crazy with hyperboles and all that. But then now it's like, what we still talking about Shaq? We still comparing Joker to Shaq still? Are we sure he going anybody gonna bet their house to guarantee he gonna win another one? Anybody ready to go that far and say I'm gonna guarantee he wins 2 more championships? No. Richard says, told everyone a long time ago Luka will win a finals MVP before he gets a league MVP. LOL. Oh yeah, told you the kitty it was in on Luka being kicked to the curb. LOL. Yeah, Richard, you get the applause as well, man. Good look. Oh yeah.
Luka not talking to kid, that told me everything right there.
Get that guy up out of there, man. Chris said Luka MF and GOAT. He said get the white privileged woman out there NBA, Rachel Nichols. What up, Tyson? Says salute.
Hey, they've been cooking her online too, boy. She trying to defend herself.
She is. Sylvester said, Relle and King, I think people don't want to backtrack and look foolish because they predicted the Lakers wouldn't even make the play-in, and now they are the 3rd seed, which makes them fools. Facts.
But it's okay to look foolish when you said Ja Morant was the best player in the league.
When Ja Morant was when Michael Wilborn, I'm sorry, was saying that Ja Morant was a great defender.
You say he's a better defender than Luka. Remember that?
When he would have voted for him. Remember? Ja Morant ain't never been a better defender than Luka. But that's another conversation. I mean, we're gonna keep talking about these guys. Remember? I mean, shout out to the what's her name? Michelle Beadle, right? Saying that Trae Young better than Luka. What the fuck is wrong with these people, bro? What is wrong with these people? Shout out to Lou Will saying Trae Young better than Luka. What is wrong with these people?
Shout out to Shaq that voted for Trae Young because he didn't want Luka to get unanimous Rookie of the Year.
Wow. Chris said SGA and Joker don't play D. Facts. Pause. Let's see. Damn, he said broad is racist and all of that. I see you, Daniel. Richard says Nash neither. Yeah, as far as that.
He got 2.
He said you can question Steve Nash's back-to-back MVP. That's fine. I mean, I would, but I would want to give Kobe one more. That's what I'm saying, or Shaq, or whatever you want to give to it. Because Dirk really had a case too, but they decided not to give it to Dirk no more. But that was a different conversation when they just said Dirk, you never get it again. I'm like, damn, Dirk. No matter what he do, no. He said Maddox is from Boston. Makes sense.
Okay, so
he also said what up. So I said, what's y'all opinion on Mark Cuban? And he just said it. Sylvester, I know you probably saw that. Richard said they're top 5 in defense because of Austin, not Luka. That's right. That's you figured it out, Richard.
My bad. Shout out to national media.
KO said, who y'all want as a pick? I have no clue for that for the Mavericks. If that's what you're talking about, KL. No clue. Whoever the best available player. That's what I say to Mavericks go get. Richard said, I'm not judging a man, to be clear, but guys, Luka looks better right now than he ever has, for real. I just said that, Richard. I'm with you. They said he couldn't, remember?
Yeah, that's what they said. I'm about to say that.
Remember for even some of his stands and all were like, he can't. Look at his dad. Sylvester said people.
Is that a shot at Div?
Sylvester said people hype up Wimby's blocks, and I'm like, no, Div didn't. Div actually believed Luka could. He would say with me, like, nah, Luka can get it in shape and all. He a regular person, just take it seriously. He is almost 20 feet tall. He should be able to block shots. Facts. I'm not taking away from him blocking shots, though, because you're taller. It's still awesome if you get block shots as a stat. But I agree. Black also said facts, King. I know. Chris said King 100. I know. Thank you, guys. Thank you. He also said, say it again. Pause. I know. Thank you, Chris. Hope Malate says, I think Luka average at best as a defender. His main issue is him complaining too much to the refs and not going back on the defense. Facts. That's what I say. Be ugly. Ugly L's when there's low lights. If he just didn't complain, nobody would even talk about his defense. I mean, everybody get cooked sometimes and all. You just play. He good enough. Sylvester says, I guess Luka is getting steals by accident, so it don't count. Nope, it only count for Shea.
Lockdown.
Yep. Richard says, King, just like everything else, Luka can defend as well as he wants to. If he is pissed, good luck with that. Facts. I see them a lot of times get pissed and then do that little step in front of you and then still strip the ball and then go down court. He does it all the time. But, you know, even the great players, right, they don't see it. The media never sees that. Latte says, I feel so upset that Luka put amazing games at his MVP ranking drop. Yeah. Appreciate you, Chris. Let's see. What up, Al? She says, this whole award is highway robbery. Luka totally deserves it. He brings every team he is on from the dead. Facts. Sylvester said, I'm so glad this media wasn't around when Allen Iverson won the MVP. So hold up. Is it wrong? Here's a hot take. I wouldn't have been mad if AI did. I wouldn't have been mad if AI did get MVP that year.
Who was it? Shaq?
Should have been, yeah. That's one of these. I think Shaq should have got it instead of AI, but they gave it to AI because he's number one in the East. You feel me? That he still put up. He still damn near led the league in scoring or something like that. But still, I'd have gave it to Shaq.
And he that was a carrying job for real.
Yeah, it was. But still, Shaq was Shaq.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Still doing Shaq stuff and all that, but it was, like I said, I'm not mad at him doing it, but it was still one of those. It was still better than Derrick Rose because Derrick Rose numbers weren't as good because he still, for me, it was being AI, but still was one of those best player on best team MVPs instead of the real probably MVP. I mean, I wouldn't be mad. Latte said the MVP award is such a joke, not facts. Al said without Luka, the Lakers are dead this season. Facts. See, Black said anyone else noticed that when OKC needs defense on the court, they put Shea on the bench? Yeesh. JP
Lockdown.
Said, yes, JP said y'all get me so pissed. I'm sorry, JP. Sylvester said if Luka spoke up like Wemby, then the media would speak about his defense even more.
Like I said, they would have found a reason not to they would have said something if he had boosted himself up. He would have said something.
Here you go. They said this, bro. If Luka spoke up, they would say that great players don't need to toot their own horn.
Yeah, you already know.
Richard said, the both of you, what was the Lakers' record the first 20 games? What's their last 20 games? That seems like the whole year. Yeah, they were a beast the first third. Luka was a beast the first third of the year, the last third of the year, and then he had a shakeup last month. That's it. He was cooking this whole season like always. That's why he leading the league in scoring. You don't just do that in 1 month.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay. Allegedly. He been leading the league in scoring all year, though, right? Am I tripping? Seemed like I thought he was all year.
No. He only led the league this month, King. Come on, bro. You don't watch the games.
Got you. All right. JP says, surely it's his ex colluding with Nico. Maybe. Richard says, Luka is straight. Let that sit a minute. Look at the players they promote. I don't know, but I'm sure not about to I'm not sure what the last few. It doesn't matter to me, but to some it matters. It's ESPN facts. Lasse said Wemby was on minutes restriction. He jumped over Luka on the MVP ladder. I was like, really? Yeah. He said, Shea to me, he's very unethical hooper. Yeah, he is. And Richard said that I just said Boogie say Tatum facts.
Yep.
Sylvester says if Shea is so great, why is nobody bringing up Shea's defense but only his offense? But with Luka, they talk about his offense, but only his defense. They can't talk about his steals no more because never mind. Them 20 points.
Sylvester on to something there. That's a good point. You never hear them bring up his defense.
Nope. Richard says we need to give Boogie's Ben's phone number. Where it's been, man. Shout out to Ben. Latte says Boogie takes so bad. That's why I stopped watching NBA baseball season in the back. I feel you, Latte. The Orioles better get it together, man. Latte says NBA refs is one of the major reasons why the NBA is so unwatchable now. Yeah. And he says how Shea gets to the free throw line. Yep. And Richard said he had 3 tells Wendy never needs to gamble. Yeah, he did. 3 tells eyes. He did, Richard. So I'm like, he is lying. Look, and I'm looking away and all. Shout out to the guy Empire Jeff, man. Check out his channel if you haven't already for LA content, man. That's our guy. What up, Jeff?
Shout out to my guy Jeff.
JP said J Kid needs to embrace his coaching wall. He needs to rub on it. JP said the day after the kid said he only found out an hour before the trade. Liar. Yeah, I need to just fire him. I've been told y'all that. Get him gone. If y'all don't get him gone, y'all gonna always have that stench there. You got to get everybody gone. Richard says, what's the world coming to? Rel is believing the Cuban, and I had to agree with Bum Temps today on the same subject. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I said, Richard. I said, y'all know me. Everything you say is a lie to me, but this one thing he said, I actually agree with him on. Because he really, if you think about it, he don't have no reason to lie on this one.
Yep. Latte. No, you get Latte said, isn't Bill Simmons a Lakers head? Yeah, he's a Celtic super fan. That's basically all he is. He's not he's a Celtic super fan. They got a job on ESPN.
So once again, people are putting their feelings into their takes and not being genuine. Go ahead, King. I'm sorry, you were saying.
Easton, I have none, man. I haven't watched the NFL since back when Cam was a Panther and all that, man. So it's been a long time.
That was last year.
I mean, it might have been. I think he went back to him before he left.
Yeah, before he left. Yeah.
And JP said, I believe this sorry ass girl. And,
yeah, that's why I said JP.
Yeah.
Y'all better write this down, jot this down, save this day, because you probably won't ever hear me agree with Mark Cuban ever again. It's gonna be the only time.
Latte says, who in the world thinks Mavs record going to be better than Lakers this year? 80 barely even played. Luka alone puts up more points than 80 being a Mavs. Well, you got to remember, Latte, folks thought AD was going to be playing. Folks thought Cooper Flag was there, the number 1 pick, and they thought Kyrie was coming back at Thanksgiving. Don't change history. You feel me? I remember all of that.
Oh, and they said that Cooper was better than Luka right now.
Yeah, I mean, people still trying to say that Cooper Flag better than Luka stuff, but I mean, hey man, Maverick fans gotta cling on whatever they can, man. I understand. So, but hey, you got Cooper. Sylvester said, shout out to Relle and King for knowing and talking about Jason Kidd was involved in this. Hey, I mean, when it is, it is.
We use to cover the Mavs, we know.
Yeah. JP told my man to stop spamming. Appreciate you, JP. But you good, Easton, man. We were gonna get to you. We just had to get to that part of the show. Latte said I already knew Kid was a part of this. He lying as always. Facts. He ain't even lying no more. He just said let's move on.
Yeah. Let's move on. He didn't want nobody to talk about it. Like, that's wrong answer, bro. Not even a cookie on Sunday. But
JP said Cuban was the regular guy owner. He used to come sit in the upper levels with us poor folks. Because I would still put money in his pocket. What up, TGK? Make sure to follow TGK channel, y'all. He doing all those watch-alongs and all now. I'll be watching you, TGK. I'll be seeing you. Let's see. Oh, Richard says, Ro, I'm not that far away from you. I've been thinking about, what is that? Leighton hockey? LOL? Let me know what you meant, Richard. I don't know if you meant beating hockey. Let me know. TGK said I missed the days when we wanted Kid fired and then the team turned it around way back. Playoffs, man. It was playoff time, TGK. You knew what this time was. We already knew what this time was, man. The Lakers about to get it this year, bro. Luke gonna get a 50-point game in the playoffs this year. You want to put money?
No, according to your boy Colin Cowherd, he gonna burn out. Don't worry about it.
Okay, but he averaging 40 right now at the end of the season, but he gonna burn out.
No, he gonna burn out.
Got you. And he hasn't played like 70 games, but you're right. JP said, I've been a Mavs fan since the team came into existence. I feel so betrayed by my team. Makes me literally sick. I'm sorry, JP. I'm sorry, man. TGK said Joker gets fake assists, so I can't even say assist. Jeez.
He get a hockey assist.
Yep. I don't know what you saying, Jar Jar. You tripping. TGK also said Relle and King, an inside source with an off-the-record convo with Cuban, said, I'm so sorry. I did it wrong. I should have approached it like a real business deal. I was too trusting. And that's why I said the other day when he showed me the stuff, man. When I showed me the stuff, I told Relle I was mad, man. That's really why I think I'm going to the next one. That's really why I think he didn't come on the show. I'm telling you, real talk. I really think that's why Cuban didn't. He knew what we were going to ask him. He knew we were like from the fans' perspective and all that, and fans were going to be on the show and talk. He did not want to come on and do that.
I pray to God his man didn't say this, bro.
Yeah, he probably said it to a source. Like he probably don't want to be on the camera, obviously, but I believe 100% he said that. I believe 100%. Obviously, it's allegedly, but I believe 100% he said it. JP said Luke is the best player in the association. If you don't see it, you're blind. And TGK said my source sent this directly to me 2 days ago. I believe you, TGK.
No, I believe it. I just.
Oh my God, bro. Dolph Jar said he got Shea third behind Luke and Wemby. I got Shea second. I wouldn't be mad if Shea first. I feel like Shea and Luka should be 1-2. That Wemby nonsense is stupid. That's my only point, Jar Jar. I'm like that Wemby, no way. He said TGK also said Joker has yet to be the 50-win team in the playoffs.
Nobody talks about that though.
He didn't.
That's type of stuff talking about. Oh, I think he beat one. He finally beat one.
He beat Minnesota finally when he played
year.
Minnesota last year. Yeah, it was last year, I think. Yep. Latte. Oh, he talked to TGK. JP says they gave Luka MVP to MB because they screwed him the year before. My question is, where's Luka's makeup MVP? Okay, let's see. Keep reading. Latte said Cuban from the day you sold the team, you already started all this downfall facts. Sylvester said people act like Luka was favored in every series he was in. Has Luka ever been favored in a series? I think the first one he lost was last year, Sylvester, but that was when he was traded, like mid-season and all, when the Lakers were 30, going against the 6th seed and all that stuff. So, but that was the only time ever that he's lost to a higher seeded team or a team that was projected to be him or favorite team. Or a team that he's been favored over, because he's usually not favored over team because the media be saying he trash and he can't win.
That was the second time having home court advantage in the first round, I believe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Utah was the other one. And they thought Utah was going to beat us because Luke was hurt.
Yep.
TGK said, yep, he ruined it. Facts. And he said versus the Jazz and last time versus the Clippers. What was that? The last time, 2 times yes. And they said Super Jacks, and TGK said Super Jacks more reliable than D Live.
Oh man, shots fired, bro.
Jar Jar said the Lakers have too much defensive reliability for the playoffs, though. I don't think so. They thought the same thing with the Mavericks, and I'm telling you, you gotta get hot at the right time and play your role. And Marcus Smart is a big piece. If Marcus Smart, man, Marcus Smart get everybody moving and all. He's a defensive quarterback out there. TGK said Bullock on Bullock Island. Yeah, he is. I saw his stuff. He said, Latte said, let's not talk about D Live. It's so bum. He just injury prone. At some point, if you keep being injury prone. And Jar Jar said 3 white guys paired with old LeBron, not enough defense. I say that as a white guy. I feel you. 3 white guys though. It's 3.
Yeah, Jake LaRavia.
We don't start though, do we?
Yeah, he started. LaRavia and Marcus Smart start.
How is that possible? It's only 5 people that play.
No. Well,
LaRavia don't start. That's what I said. LaRavia don't start.
Well, LaRavia been starting lately, but because Marcus Smart is out. But
because Marcus Smart the starter. That's what I'm saying. LaRavia found the bench.
Oh, and he said he got Luka Nard. Yeah, so
yeah. TGK's availability, facts. Al said, as I said, Luka makes everyone better every team he's on, even if Slovenia. Facts. Let's see, he said sometimes availability doesn't translate to winning. It should. Richard says blow by stats. LOL. They don't use that for your boy Shea.
They only use that for one person.
Oh, he said just because Jackson's available doesn't mean they're good. I mean, I'm gonna keep it like this with you, Latte. If I had a choice right now, based off of what I seen this year with Jackson and D Lively, and they said which one you gonna choose going to playoffs with, I'm gonna choose Jax. D Lively can't play more than like 2 games.
Yeah, Jackson's a high energy guy too.
Yeah, and Lively starting to get them foot surgeries and all. And when you start getting one, it usually keep happening. And shout out to Yao Ming and all that, man. You're a big dude, pause. Let's see. JP said so did the Dwight Powell Mavs. Luka drugged them, to the Western Conference Finals. Black said, I love when you guys start cooking with Luka takes. No one else does it better. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. Lottie said Luka take. He does make everyone better. Sylvester said, hey, King, how is Queen doing? I don't know how long it's been since our cancer treatment, but I hope she's doing great. Well, she's doing awesome. Appreciate you, Sylvester. Everything's been awesome. That's them talking. I'm sorry. So many comments. Okay. Jar Jar said, I'm finally paying attention to the NBA again. My Hornets making some noise. Shout out.
Oh, got a Hornets fan in the building.
We're going to try to talk about that on Friday as far as come back, Jar Jar. As far as some rookie year stuff, we might have a special guest if I can get him to be on the show. So, yeah. Richard says you might be right. I mean, I've been saying that a lot tonight. Appreciate y'all. TGK said Wizards for sure they're in the East. I believe it. Richard said I just don't know what to say to that, guys. Hey. Jar Jar said Shaq would absolutely, with the ease, destroy Joker. Come on. Easy. Barbecue chicken all day. Joker will be on the bench after the first quarter. Facts. TGK said when it comes to MVPs, LeBron should have had way more facts, but that's everybody. But you feel me? But James Harden can get it. You feel me? Because he got offensive numbers that undeniable. He was already locked in no matter what he did defensively.
Shout out to Richard Nichols.
Yep. Latte says good show as always, man. WrestleMania is coming soon. Fire Triple H, please. Facts. Sylvester says Luka is in that 2019-2020 bubble body shape. Divorce Luka is different. Facts, man. Facts. Y'all says King and Raw. I watched our videos about Harden and D Wade, and I was wondering if y'all agree that Harden is a better regular season player than D Wade, but not better D Wade all the time. I mean, you could say that because of the MVPs and all that, but I think, like I say, when somebody had responded in the comments, I think it was on TikTok, and I was like, well, you can't really say that somebody a better regular season player because some players play for regular season awards and some players play for chips. So if I'm playing my game and making my body to say I can do this is enough for my team to win, but I know in the playoffs I'm gonna turn it up and all. When another guy's just out there throwing 36s in the regular season but doesn't throw it in the playoffs, like that don't matter that much to me. Like people say you're a great regular season guy. I'm like, shit, Zach LaVine a great regular season guy. You feel me? Like
I wouldn't take him over D Wade.
Yeah.
Listen, this is how I look at it, man. These two players, if it came down to it, if I was starting a team with these two players, who would I take? I'm taking D Wade. I'm taking 100 out of 10. You know what I'm saying?
D Wade won 1 rounds his rookie year leading the team.
Yes.
His rookie year. Come on, y'all. Richard said, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm hearing Kyrie might be on the move soon. I mean, you probably shouldn't be wrong. He probably do need to go. I've been saying that forever. Get up out of here. Not because it even map, just his timeline and all don't fit, but I think he likes Dallas though. So he probably gonna just sit and be done. And JP said, good stream, y'all. Appreciate you. Always appreciate you, JP.
Man, appreciate
you, man. That was good. Good show.
Dang, 2 hours. Yeah, listen, y'all, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, joining us for another episode. I know we didn't show the drop or whatever. You guys are interested in? This is not the merch for the show. The one King got on, y'all. If you interested in any of the merch for the channel, man, simply scroll down to the description box below. Click on that link there to our actual site of our merch, or you can scroll right here up on this video. I think we got some merch here. It's on the selective options, and also too, if you want to scroll over to the store tab on our YouTube channel, also selective options. But if you want to see all the merch, we suggest you go down to the description box, click on that link to the actual page. All right. Also, too, if you guys want to become members of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Join us here every Friday. We have a show dedicated to the members on every Friday morning. Also, too, there are different perks and stuff like that when it comes to being a member of the channel. Like, you get the permanent discount for the merch, stuff like that. So, if you guys want to consider becoming a member, hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Also, shout out to Sylvester. He was talking about this right here. Shout out to Cuz We Geeked, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television, man. Listen, if y'all into Star Wars, DC, Marvel, Harry Potter, whatever it is, man, geek related, we talk about all that over there on that channel over there, y'all. We talked about the He-Man trailer, the Supergirl trailer, and he brought up Daredevil. Listen, I think the Netflix Daredevil back. I think they back. So far, the first 3 episodes have been complete fire. So we've been talking about that. We do episode breakdowns depending on what day the shows fall on. So Daredevil falls on the Tuesdays. We talk about that show on Tuesday night. It's kind of like a post game type of talk. And then on Saturdays, like this Saturday, we're gonna be talking about the Invincible episode 5. And I think next week it's gonna be The Boys released next week, and the Dark Maul show on Disney Plus also releases next week. So we're gonna have a lot to talk about on the show, and plus whatever other movie and television news releases. So you guys can join us over there for that. We do that every Tuesday and every Saturday morning. Kings, everything else I forget.
Share, and more share, guys. Also follow myself, Queen, BA, Travis, sometimes Devin over on We Talk Combat, where we talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment. I like to call us the best, brightest, and the blackest combat review show anywhere, YouTube, anywhere else. We do shows, watch-along shows basically every day of the week. We do review shows for the week, Sunday afternoons, and we do a couple of recap shows every now and then for shows right after them or whatever. But come on over there if you're in the WWE, if you're in the combat sports, MMA, boxing, stuff like that. We cover all the major topics, but definitely WWE. Thank you. We'll see y'all here again. What's that Friday morning for the members and everybody else? Hey, JP's back.
Shout out to JP, member of the channel, man. Just became a member. Was I about to say something? Oh, yeah. This is not on there anymore, Richard. We don't have these shirts anymore. This is the old, We Talk Math shirt. It's like wearing it whenever we start pulling receipts. You already know how we do. Whenever receipts was receipt day, I got the I was told shirt. We didn't. This is probably the longest show we didn't had in a while. Thanks to King, my wife is gonna be like, I told you so. So I'm gonna have to hear about that tomorrow.
He put it on me, pause. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta blame somebody, King. Come on, man.
That's fine. I'm over here. I got you, bro code. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, we definitely appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Help get the word out, man. Like I said, we have conversations like this. Shout out to Jar Jar, man. Got new folks to the channel and all that stuff, man. We talk about all the teams here, all the teams. Like I said, we talked about Luka today because, man, it's been a lot of stuff that's been talked about here over the last like 48 hours or so. So me and King just really wanted to just start pulling receipts and everything, especially when Rachel Nichols came out and said what she said. And it's like, shout out to Hero. He's the first person I've seen kind of reply to that with a receipt up under that post. So I was like, yeah, we got to talk about this today. So, but like King said, man, we might have a guest on Friday. We'll see. Might talk about the rookie race and some other stuff too, dealing with a certain team, but we'll probably talk about that on Friday. If not, man, we'll talk about some good stuff on Friday, man. Y'all don't know how we do over here, man. So if you're into NBA content, hit that subscribe button. Join us every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday, y'all. We have conversations like this all the time. Oh, thank you, King. You just reminded me. So we're gonna probably play the OKC, the OKC Laker game tomorrow on Discord if y'all are interested. So if you want to follow us on Discord, simply scroll down to we got literally links to all of our stuff is in the description box below. Follow us over there on Discord. We're gonna play the Laker OKC game tomorrow. Okay. That's 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern. Okay. We're gonna play that over there. And then probably Sunday, we're gonna play the Mavs and the Laker game on Discord. Okay. So kind of like how we used to do back in the day when we had that other site playback. We're gonna probably do that for these two games. So just kind of giving y'all a heads up. You
know what another OKC game is? Isn't it soon as well? Let me play them like
April 7th. No. I lied. Sorry. That's not.
I might have to show that game too.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, it is April 7th. April 7th.
So it should be soon. All of them should be soon.
I just play OKC, Dallas, and OKC again.
Damn, we might have to show all three of them though.
Well, we'll be showing all three then. There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have all three of those games on our Discord. Yeah. We're gonna actually stream the actual game on Discord. So if you like, man, I can't watch the game, I can't find it. Come on over to Discord. We're gonna actually have it on the screen for you guys to watch. And you can, of course, interact and all that stuff with us too. So we'll be doing that starting tomorrow. We'll have the Laker and let's say Mavs. The Laker and OKC game tomorrow. We'll have the Mavs Laker game on Sunday, and then we'll have the OKC Laker game again on Tuesday.
Whenever it is, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's on Tuesday. So y'all join us for those. But like I said, man, other than that, y'all already know. This is Cap and Crown. We talk about all things NBA related. We'll be back here on Friday, man. Same Cap time, same Crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown, man. King, listen. Where do I begin, man? You know who my MVP of the season is, bro? You getting it wrong this whole time. You know who the MVP, real MVP of the Lakers is? Master Cleaver.